Hey everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Glad to have you join me here. So before we get started, go ahead and grab your slippers, your robe, whatever you do to watch me, whether you sleep to me, whether you just hang out and critique, micromanage everything I do, or whether you have some really cool feedback to give in the comments. You're all welcome, trolls and channel friends alike. Come to the channel, have a good time here. We're going to be playing for a couple of hours, and I have a couple of little caveats here, and I have some fun for you. I have some special content that is included in our playthrough, because we just don't do a boring playthrough. We have comments on new movies, new like premium TV and entertainment series, lit RPG, comic books, graphic novels, anything you can think of here, we talk about here on this channel. I'm game and I welcome you aboard. And if you can do me a solid, you can definitely like this video. Remember, the likes, you think they don't help, but they actually go a long way to giving YouTube an incentive to give my content out to other folks so that they notice it. And then that gets me subscribers. And we're trying to get our kicks in 2026. We're trying to reach 400 subs. Thank you to the new 5 people that have just joined us. We moved from 336 subscribers to I think 341. Queen Angel told me about it. Thank you. Thank you to you 5 new folks. I appreciate having you. By the way, if you don't hear me say it, I appreciate each and every one of you who joins the channel. And even if it isn't your cup of tea, you're still going to have a great time here because I talk about more than just games. My life is more than just games, though predominantly is, but I do talk about more things than just games. All right, the game is Adventure to Fate Dungeons. The development is Touchment. The developer is Randall Higgins. The dev is Randall Higgins, as I like to say. And yeah, we're going to be playing it for a couple of hours. I have some new break music. I actually got some work done. I cleaned up my phone because my phone was actually full. I had no more data left on my phone because I wind up getting a phone with 256 gigs. And it looks like next time I'll be getting a phone with 500 gigs. This phone is not big enough to hold all of my videos I record. But I went and recorded, deleted a lot of my old recordings. I cleaned up my favorites. I did a lot of work. Unfortunately, some of my apps are not cooperating with all the cleaning I've done. So there's going to be a little trial and error. There's going to be a little problems, it's going to be a little bit of growing pains as we get game double tap the channel ready for 2026. But I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling happy. I'm really glad to be here with all of you. Also, got a lot of my paperwork done. I had a bunch of paperwork to do, stuff you just have to do as an adult. It was really hard, but got it done, and it was actually a lot less painful than I expected. And I really got to thank the folks that helped me. It was some important business I needed to take care of, but definitely encouragement from Queen Angel, encouragement from people in the community. Randall Higgins gave me some encouragement. A lot of new games from my channel friends who tell me about games. Jordan, Blood Bowl, some other folks. I think Aaron Spelker mentioned a really good comment I got from Apple Vizes. That was really cool of all you folks who put some really strong encouragement into my channel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're almost ready to get started here. Again, I have some new break music. I've been combining some Zero People action. Zero People is our group, brought to you by Suno. And the sound effect and music you hear in the background right now are brought to you by My Noise. You can find the My Noise BBA in the App Store. No, I do not have the current link. My link just works, but my link for My Noise folks does not link to a current version of My Noise BBA. I've just had My Noise so long that I just have my own private copy. You know how it is, right? There's a game or app or utility you get, and you just have it from day one, and then things move to a new developer, new development. You're just gonna have to find it. But if you look up that name, you will find My Noise, and I encourage you to pick it up. It's a great app. I use it all the time. My partner in 2026. But yes, I will attempt to get you all a new link for My Noise BBA. Also, the link for Suno, I'm going to also put that into one of the videos. What I am attempting to do here is something I totally am not really staying on top of, is keeping my links up to date. I'm really going to push myself to make my links up to date. If not, I'll do videos where I just list all the apps I use in my videos. And sometimes I will list all the particular videos that relate to that video that you're listening to. So there's a lot for me to do. There's a lot for me to keep busy with. I really got to get up on my link game. I got to really keep my descriptions up to date. The links work. It's just that I want to be fair and provide you with links that are accurate, that work, that bring you to the content and information that you need. I know that your time is valuable, and I want to respect your time. Speaking of respecting your time, let's go ahead and get into our episode. We're going to be playing the Paladin today. I've had a warm, cozy feeling about the Paladin, so we're going to be playing the Paladin. It's going to be really, really fun. I've already gotten started on it, and we're going to come in the middle of a battle. So with all that said, if I do have any music, let me cue the music right now.
Play. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
We do it. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the little music. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start going through where we are.
Ringleader 24% is taunting.
Ringleader battle. A
And
ringleader
one slot.
is one of the bandits. I call them. Okay, so there's B team. There's and the ringleader is more like a more powerful version of those the teams that have the archers, the bandits, the rogues. So ringleader is like the boss of those like creatures, or it's kind of like the mini boss of the floor I'm on. The difficulty level I am playing today is what are we playing here? Champion. We are playing a Paladin. It is a Frostmourne. I think it's Frostmourne Paladin. It's working really well. My profession is weaponsmithing. We've made ourselves a couple weapons, and we've also bought quite a few items. We've been really lucky with drops. We've gotten several drops, several just cheapy little staves or staffs that have dropped. So we've actually gotten pretty good items to sell. I did most of my selling on the first 2 or 3 floors. We are currently, I do believe, on floor 4 or 5. So if we can, let's finish off these bandits. And if we don't die, we'll keep going. But if we do die, we'll go back in and build another Paladin.
Gregor the Good stat. Skills.
Gregor
Heading.
the Good. I kind of stole that a little bit from Game of Thrones, because there was Gregor, who was kind of like a really evil guy, but he was really strong. And he wasn't a Paladin, but yeah. What am I going to be talking about today? Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about, later on our first break after the music, I'm going to talk a little bit about House of the Dragon. I'm going to be talking about that. As far as Lit RPG, if I do a second break, I might talk a little bit about my current most wanted upcoming Lit RPG and a couple of the books that I'm currently finishing off. So if you just don't. I mean, I know some of you may not be interested in hearing about the movies and series I watch. You may not. It may not connect with you, and some of you may not be interested in the lit RPG. Just fast forward, touch your finger, and swipe up about 5-10 minutes. You'll be done with that content. All right, let's go ahead and see if I can kill these guys.
Combat log. Heading not found. Skills. Heading.
Let's hear
Attack.
their
Button. Skill slot 1. Skills. Gregor the spooky hallway.
Yeah, we're
button.
in the
Heading not found.
hallway.
Ringleader 24% is taunting.
Yeah, the ringleader
one
is
slot.
exceptionally, not exceptionally, but beefy. Pretty beefy on champion.
Goblin rogue 70%.
Also,
N2 slot.
one last thing, I promise. I have some really cool hot news coming about the next big update coming to Dungeon. Actually, I have news on the next 2 updates. So if I don't forget, and it's okay if you want to, chastise me in the comments. I am also, during one of the breaks, going to talk about the next coming updates. I've been hinting at it. And also, don't forget, tomorrow on Saturday, we have Core Quest Alpha, new series. Gone back to Core Quest with all the new updates. And I've got some really cool things to talk about. I've got some news about Core Quest Alpha's latest new update. The game is Adventure to Fate Core Quest. Alpha is just my little additive name I've added to it.
Spooky hallway. Button. Ringleader 24. Goblin rogue. Injured bandit 73%.
Okay,
Gregor the good
down
26%.
really low health, so I don't want to die here. We might die. Hold on, let me heal up.
Gregor the good skills. Heading. Attack. Defend. Shield bash. Celestial strike. Smoke bomb. Origin strike. 0. Button. Goblin blood. Button. 0.
Oh,
button. Combat log. Heading.
you're in bad
0.
shape.
Goblin blood. Button.
I'm so
0.
sorry.
Healed 96 HP and 33
We might
SP.
have to restart with a build.
Combat log. Heading not skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Shield bash. Button. Celestial strike. Button. Smoke bomb. Celestial shield bash. Button. Selected skill shield dash type skill.
We're outside the window here in a second.
Skill. Gregor. Spook. Heading not found. Ringleader 24% is taunting. 45 shield bash.
I'm trying to kill him, but he's very
Spirit turn.
resilient.
Crypt keep skills. Heading. Attack. Gloomy bolt. Button. Phantom guard. Gloomy bolt. Button. Selected skill. Crypt keep. Spooky. Heading not found. Ringleader 9% is taunting.
We,
one slot.
We probably didn't play this very well. So we
17
might
gloomy bolt.
try to go through it. But I really like the Frostborn,
Spooky. Ringleader 4% is.
We're probably
So you do not have enough
here.
resources to use this skill or this skill. Phantom guard. Dim. Button. Combat. Heading not found. Skills. Attack. Gloomy bolt.
Yeah,
button. Attack. Button.
We're not
Selected skill.
doing
Attack
very
type
well
skill.
against it.
Skills. Crit. Spooky. Heading not found. Ringleader 4% is 3 attack.
We might want to play casual.
Enemy turn. Ringleader attacked for 5. Humanoid Slayer 100 and 2 slot. Goblin Rogue attacked for 9. Boss Slayer 130/200. Mid Slayer. Injured Bandit attacked for 3. Player turn. Goblin Rogue 53%. Injured Bandit 66% is here.
One of the problems is the Goblin Rogue has a attack that has a very high variance, which means it could probably hit for 150 points of damage on its turn. It's just really dangerous. It can also, I do believe it can stun you, but I don't think it can poison you. And you also have to be careful with the Injured Bandit. Now, unlike Core Quest, where the Injured Bandit is absolutely useless, this Injured Bandit actually has a couple of moves it can pull off of you, including a couple of really nasty debuffs. Okay?
Gregor the good stats.
Now,
Heading.
I hope we can beat him.
Spooky. Heading not found. Goblin Rogue 53%. Injured Bandit 6. Gregor the good 29%.
Health. I'm just really hoping we can beat these guys.
Gregor the skills. Attack. Defend. Shield bash. Button. Selected skill. Gregor the spooky
I've
Goblin Rogue
kill
53%.
The rogue. I'm not going to
slot.
worry about the Injured Bandit. He can still kill me, but if we don't get this rogue done, we're done.
50 shield bash.
Okay.
Spirit turn. Spooky. Heading not found. Goblin Rogue 21%.
We
N2
just have
slot.
to hope
6
they
attack.
miss.
6 attack. Enemy turn. Goblin Rogue Wild Stricky, but you block. Goblin Rogue Wild Stricky for 18.
Ouch.
Goblin Rogue attack for
We're
22.
Very close to death. We're
Injured
very
Bandit attack for 4.
close.
Player turn. Goblin Rogue 1%. Injured Bandit 58%.
We're
Gregor
very
skills.
close to
Attack.
death.
Button. Selected skill attack type. Gregor spooky hallway. Goblin Rogue 1%. 40 down 20 heal.
Ooh, we got a heal.
Humanoid Slayer 1. Injured
Oh.
Bandit 58%. N. Gregor the good 11%.
Oops.
Injured Bandit 58%.
Okay.
39
we
attack.
We have to hope
Spirit
we don't
turn.
get killed. Please don't kill
6
us,
attack.
Injured Bandit.
6 attack.
I have the Crypt Keeper.
Enemy turn. Injured
The
bandit
Crypt
attack but
Keeper
missed.
is my spirit.
Player turn. Injured bandit 17%.
Companion,
Is here.
spirit, mercenary, pet, whatever you want to call it.
Spooky Hall. Injured bandit 17%. 45 attack. Humanoid Slayer 123 / rewards view background. Dim. Spooky hallway. You won the battle. Dim. Button. Heading.
What are we working on? As far as achievements, we're working on... Okay, as far as quests, let's do quests first. As far as quests, we're doing Humanoid Slayer, Boss Slayer, stuff like that. As far as achievements, the biggest achievement I'm trying to get right now would be the achievement of exploring and finding something new 1,000 times. We're about 200 more times from that massive achievement. Now, the thing about dungeons is that achievements can really grant you a lot of power. So you've got to get those achievements done.
Semicolon, you found the following. Dim. Tainted blood. 5. EXP. 244. Gold. 186.
We got a
Copper amulet.
Button. I was showing you the equipment as soon as we get done with some of this looting. Another thing is good. We got Goblin Blood. We do have quite a few buff potions, and I've got like several buff potions. I've gotten really lucky with buff potions. They've been dropping.
Violet resist. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading.
All right.
You move Crypt of Fate. Heading.
I'm gonna.
This is your current floor.
My equipment, and let's also fix our potions.
Menu. Button. Heading. Menu. Advanced stat. Exit. Skill book. Craft. Inventory. Button. Equipment. Heading. Umbral Strength 3 sword. Button.
3 strength sword.
Weapon slot.
I made this myself. This one has 3 strength. It's a sword. I don't need to show it to you. It's nothing particularly super special about it. The only really special thing about it is that I got a prefix. So, might as well just show you.
Umbral Strength 3 sword. Cost 700 type. Weapon description: a long steel sword with a narrow blade. Forged by Gregor the Good. This is an epic item. Damage 917. Strength bonus 3. Umbral unlocks the spell Smoke Bomb when equipped. Automatically added to your spellbook and borrowed slots are open.
Umbral adds Smoke Bomb. I think Smoke Bomb has a very small chance to confuse every opponent. It's a good weapon for a thief, or I feel an assassin. I like my assassins to have confuse.
LVL Rec.
It's a level 4 weapon. I got it from an idol, which was a weapon idol. So I've gotten a weapon idol, I've gotten a jewel crafting idol, so it's been a pretty lucky run so far.
Type Rec. Heavy.
Paladins use heavy, which is great.
Done. Button. Equipment. Heading. Umbral Strength 3 sword. Maple Shield. Button.
Is a pretty
shield
good
slot.
Shield. It's a level 3 required shield. Got that from the store, the merchant.
Steel cap. Button.
Got that from the
helmet
merchant.
Slot. Chainmail vest. Button. Chest armor slot.
Chainmail vest. Got that from the merchant.
Coppermail pants. Button. Pants slot.
I do believe this might have been a drop. I just don't recall.
Chain boots. Button.
I do
boot
believe
slot.
I got this from a drop, but I had already bought it from the merchant. So a lot of my gear I got off the merchant.
0. Button.
We have no
pet trinket
currently.
Wool belt. Button.
Got this wool
belt
belt
slot.
off the merchant. I do know this belt. You can get a heavy belt, but while you're waiting for the heavy belt to be able to afford it or to find it available, you can always just buy a cheap wool belt. Does the same thing, opens up a potion slot for you to use in battle.
Mail gloves. Button.
I do believe
Glove
I
slot.
bought the mail gloves from the merchant.
STR2 necklace.
This was
Next
my
slot.
jewel crafting item. I'm not sure if it has 3 slots or 2 slots. Usually I use a number to describe how many slots I have on a particular item.
0. Button.
We don't
bracelet
have
slot.
a bracelet, but we should be able to get one pretty easily.
Band of skulls. Button.
Band
Ring
of
1 slot.
Skulls, I do believe, is a merchant purchase item.
Ring of decay. Button.
I got
Ring 2
like
slot.
3 rings of decay, so it's like a very common drop. Pretty easy. You get it a lot.
0. Button.
No pet relic
relic
slot.
slot.
All right.
Equip
We're
potions.
gonna
Heading.
kind of arrange our potions here.
0 button.
We got
Goblin
Goblin
blood,
Blood.
button.
You know, I love
Potion
the
slot.
Goblin Blood. It's one of my favorite consumables.
0 button. Info button.
We're
Use
gonna
button.
go
Equip
ahead and
button.
equip.
Heading. Tap an item in inventory to equip that item. If another item is already equipped, it will replace that item. Unequip. Equip button. Heading. Equip. Heading. Unequip button. Salvage button. HP 30/272. Inventory SP 113/193.
Okay,
Head. Vial of
go ahead
resist
and put
button.
cheapy little
Inventory
potion on
slot.
Vial of Resist.
Vial of resist equip. Goblin blood
We'll
button.
put on a
Health essence button. Dissolved health
And
essence
I
equip.
think that's all we can fit.
Amber potion button. Dissolved remains button. Dissolved remain alert.
Okay, that's
You
good.
cannot equip done button.
Now,
HP 30/272. Inventory SP 113/109. Salvage button.
Let's
Unequip button.
top
Equip.
off.
Use button. Heading. Use heading. Equip. Unequip. Salvage. HP 30/200. Vial of intelligence. Goblin blood. Dissolved remains. Amber potion button. Amber potion alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gain 35 HP. New total 65/272. Done button. HP. Leather vest button. HP 60. Vial of it. Goblin blood. Dissolved remains button. Amber potion button. Amber potion alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gain 36 HP. New totals 101/272 HP. Done button. Dissolved remains button. Amber potion button. Amber potion alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gain 47 HP. New totals 148/272 HP. Done button. HP 148/272. Inventory SP 113/193.
now, one
Heading.
of the things I do have to mention is I didn't take potent potions. I had an opportunity on a couple of my level ups to take it, and that's something you're going to have to decide for yourself. The more and more I play through and I don't have alchemy, I feel like potent potions is a good in-between choice. If you're not going to take alchemy as a profession, potent potions is kind of like a poor man's alchemy, and it's a great way to save from using up all these potions. As you can hear, these potions, they're really kind of hard to get. Not all the time are they rare or anything, but what it is that you're using up all your supply, which means you're going to have to purchase them, and which means you're also going to have to run into merchants. Sometimes potent potions can save you a lot of trouble because they're all going to heal you for much more. So I'm starting to think more and more I might start taking potent potions. I just really hate to take it because I'd rather just power up my particular build. But if you are kind of running out of potions, potent potions can do a great deal to help you as you kind of build up your character.
Vial of intelligence button. Goblin blood. Dissolved remains button. Amber potion button. Mana essence. Amber potion button. You gain 4 alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gain 47 HP. New totals 195/272 HP. Done button. HP 195. Vial of goblet. Dissolved mana essence. Teal potion button. Inventory. Graying girdle alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gain 46 SP. New totals 159/193 SP. Done button. Goblin blood button. Dissolved remains button. Mana essence alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gain 35 HP and 41 SP. New totals 230/272 HP 193/193 SP.
On SP, I just hate that we're using up so many potions.
Done button. HP
But
vial of
then
intelligence
again,
button.
what's
Inventory slot HP 230/272
worse?
inventory
Dying,
SP.
right? Dying is worse.
Vial of intelligence button. Goblin blood button. Mana essence button.
And we are
Graying girdle
out
button.
of heal pots,
Inventory
so
slot.
we are in bad shape. So really going to have to be cautious.
Lucky
Okay,
rotting
we have
boots
a little
button.
bit of junk in our inventory.
Inventory slot.
Let's see if there's anything else we can create.
H salvage unequip equip
Just
use
wanna-
info button. Heading.
Actually,
Tap an item equipped or
we
in
don't
inventory to
need
get info on the
bother
item.
because actually we are a weaponsmith. Yeah, I usually do not take weaponsmithing. I just took it this time.
Equip menu heading not found. Spirits button. Inventory crafts
As a
button.
paladin, what are some of the statistics we need, attributes we need? As a paladin, we can use everything. We can use strength for damage. We can use intelligence for our spells. We can use agility for dodging and targeting and chance to hit. We can use luck for critting and for finding items. So the paladin is the jack of all trades when it comes to attributes, master of none, but definitely I like that the Paladin can use all stats.
Skill book.
Okay,
Button.
we're doing
Exit menu.
good.
Button. Skill
I'm
book.
kind of
Crafts.
hoping
Button.
I can run by a merchant. Money's not going to be too much of a problem. We've not had too much trouble with money.
Menu. Button. Heading not spirits. Inventory. Craft. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. Wall. Button. Stats. Movement. Heading. North. Button. West. Button. Spooky hallway is to the west leading to floor 5 and is unexplored. Action / east. Button. Spooky hallway is to the
This
east.
room, I haven't been getting a lot of... the crypts, you don't get a lot of perfection quests. You can, but I expect when you do a 10-floor crypt run, you're going to miss your perfection bonus at least 4 to 5 times because of the one-way rooms. Not all the one-way rooms can be done to perfection, which means you might not be able to explore every single room.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. Button. West. Button. Spooky hallway is to the west leading to floor. Action east. South. Button. A wall is to the south and you cannot go that way.
Well,
East. Action west. Button. Spooky hallway west. Alert. Descend. You moved west. Are you sure you want to cancel? Button. Descend. Button. Descent You moved to an unexplored floor to Shadow Den Room 22. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not. Perfectionist 135/200.
Well, we did
Dungeoneer.
good that time. We got a perfection bonus, which was really nice. Sorry, I'm just looking for my noisemakers here.
Yes.
Everybody is in different... There it is. Cha-ching. All right. So let's keep moving here.
Done. Button. Action / search button. Button. Action log. Heading not found. Shadow Den. Button. Shadow Den. Button. Character location. Stats. Heading. Level 6. FL5. RM22. Gold 729. AC 35. STR 20. Int 12. Agi 10. N15.
Being
Wiz 10.
this is
Luck 4.
champion mode, you don't want to be careless when it comes to dealing with bosses. You can still get destroyed.
Movement.
The good
Action
thing
log.
is
Heading.
boss floors usually have a merchant, which is great.
Movement. Heading. Stats. Heading. Movement. Action log. Heading not south. Button.
As a
Movement south is
Paladin,
inaccessible.
I feel like we have strong resistance to shadow, and also we do light damage in some of our particular spells and skills, so that's also damaging to the fiends in the crypt dungeon.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is
This
unexplored.
floor, I think it's wide open, which means it has no barriers, and that's what I mean by wide open. You don't have to go around obstacles or track through a maze. You don't usually have to. I love open floors. I love the boss floors that are open. It's kind of the joy when you've gone through all the mazes that you kind of have an open floor. It's really enjoyable. Kind of has that Diablo style, you know, it's just wide open.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored.
Let's just sweep each plane, and then we'll try to avoid the bosses until we can visit a shop.
Action / west. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Shadow Den Room 21.
Okay,
It was unexplored and is searchable. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on
we're
floor
at
5
the
in room
bottom,
21.
which is the southern. When you hear the numbers 20 to 24, that is the bottom of the game field. If you're looking at a grid, if you're paying attention to how I navigate the grid maps.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. Button. Movement. EXP. Movement. North. West. Action / search. Level up 200. You searched and found. Dim. Button. Heading. Search 783/1000.
Yeah,
Master
we're trying
Finder.
to get that Master Finder achievement leveled up. So, again, we've got a good 200 plus more times to get that, but that's one of our long-term goals.
Semicolon. You found the following. Dim. Shadow Essence. 4. EXP. 31. Gold. 32. Button.
Oh, we
Gold.
got a
30. Witch's hat. Button.
We don't really need that because we're wearing steel. Oh,
Light
that's
Bloom
really
Potion.
good.
Button.
I do appreciate a potion. And we
Mana
got
Potion.
We got
Button.
a SP pot and we got an HP pot. That's excellent.
Pick up
Again,
items.
if
Button.
you
Heading.
put a little luck in your build, you'll get a little bit more consumables and a better chance of getting some nice loot.
Mana root. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Refresh. Choose a power.
Alright.
Dim. Button. Heading.
We have reroll. You might have heard reroll. No, we are not playing a Leprechaun. We're a Frostborn, which is kind of a more hefty, beefy class. It's a class that specializes in strength and some other features. Strength and endurance. I like it. It's not perfect, but it does give you a little bit more beefy, chunky kind of constitution. You got a lot more constitution, which means you can survive some really tough battles. In addition to having heavy armor, it really helps being a paladin. All right,
Semicolon.
we've got
Choose one. Dim.
JoJo ready to go. Let's hear what the options are. Okay,
Refreshing
we
aura.
got refreshing
Button.
aura, reflecting
Reflecting aura. Button.
and chromatic
Chromatic aura. Button.
So 3 really cool choices. Let's check them all out and see which ones we want to choose.
Reflecting. Refreshing aura. Semicolon. Choose one. Dim.
Let's check
Refreshing
out
aura. Button.
refreshing aura.
Refreshing aura. Refreshing aura description. A passive skill that triggers heal HP anytime you block an attack. Heal HP for int star 2. Increases block chance by 3 and intelligence by 3.
Really cool.
Refreshing aura description. A passive skill that triggers heal HP anytime you block an attack. Heal HP for int star 2. Increases block chance by 3
I
and
really
intelligence
like
by 3.
this because blocking physical attacks is a valuable thing to do, at least for the early to mid-level parts of the crypts. I want to block as much damage as possible, and this is going to heal me when I block.
Refreshing aura description. A passive skill that triggers heal HP anytime you block an attack. Heal HP for int star 2. Increases block chance by 3 and intelligence by 3.
Okay, this is cool. Block is good for us. Intelligence is good for us. Having a bigger mana pool. All those things are really valuable to a paladin. This is a really strong possibility here. Let's take a look at the other two.
Type. Passive. Stun cost 0. SP. Choose skill. But cancel. Button. Cancel. Button. Choose a power. Dim. Semicolon. Choose one. Dim. Refreshing aura.
Let's take a look
But reflecting
at
aura. Button.
aura.
Reflecting aura description. A passive skill that triggers damage anytime you block an attack. STR plus reflect damage. Increases block chance by 3 and reflect damage by 3.
This is good. It's going to do a little bit of reflect damage. It isn't terribly exciting, but hurting your enemy when you block is a good thing.
Reflecting aura description. A passive skill that triggers damage anytime you block an attack. STR plus reflect damage. Increases block chance by 3 and reflect damage by 3.
I think it's blocked by 3, so that's really impressive.
Reflecting aura description. A passive skill that triggers damage anytime you block an attack. STR plus reflect damage. Increases block chance by 3 and reflect damage by 3.
It actually increases your block by 3. That's pretty big. Again, this is going to be a block build. I've never done a... I actually, that's wrong. I have done a block build with a Paladin before. I didn't find it particularly powerful. It's great to have some. I think you don't want to overdo it. But then, you know, here on Game Double Tap, we love marginal, weirdo builds. We love the weird builds. We love the non-like mainstream builds. Because I know a lot of folks like to say, oh, Game, you make all these goofy, stupid builds, but I understand that. That's what I'm going for. I like weird builds. I play games for fun. I don't play games because I'm trying to minimax it to death. I've been known to do that, but I also like to play with games. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy the adventure. So yeah, we could do a block build, and I'll consider it because I'm actually trying to get all of my... Okay, so I'm shifting around topics here. I'm pivoting. I want to pivot toward one of my long-term goals, in addition to achievements, is to kind of work on increasing my unlock points for each class. And I'm trying to get each class's unlocks to above 1,000. So that's very important because that's going to make a big difference when future updates come and there's new skills to be unlocked. So I'm looking for stuff like that. All right. So this is a possibility. I'm not really interested in this one.
Type. Passive. Stun cost 0. Choose skill. Cancel. Button.
Let's take a
Choose a
look at
power.
the last
Dim.
one.
Button. Heading. Semicolon. Choose refreshing aura. Button. Reflecting
Let's
aura.
take a look
Chromatic
at
aura. Button.
chromatic aura.
Chromatic aura description. A passive skill that can trigger any of the aura effects anytime you block an attack. Increases block chance by 7.
Oh, so we actually, what we're looking to do with this is to get a lot more block. It's passive. So let's say I get a chance to take this skill set of auras again. This is a good opportunity to trigger those auras again. I really like this. I really like this. But again, I don't know if I'm making an aura block build. I'm actually not kind of looking for this, but it's a possibility in the future. I'm going to keep it in the back of my mind, and we might try it again. But you can let me know in the comments, have you done an aura build? What's your favorite aura build? How do you build your aura build? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Is it meh? Is it awesome? Just let me know in the comments.
Type, passive. Stun cost 0, SP cost 0, HP cost 0. Choose skill, button, cancel, button. Choose a power,
out of
dim,
all
button,
three
heading.
of these auras, I'm going to take the first one because being able to heal is really important to me. It keeps me alive.
Rewards view background. Choose a power, semicolon, choose one, dim, refreshing aura, button. Refreshing aura description. A passive skill that triggers heal HP anytime you block an attack. Heal HP for int *2. Increases block chance by 3 and intelligence by 3.
It just has stats, and anytime you can get free stats and it's passive, it's a win.
Type, pass, stun cost 0. Choose skill, button. Crypt of Fate. Your stats were updated by the passive skill refreshing
Now
aura.
see, that's going to increase our intelligence by 3.
Shadow Den, button, character location, Shadow Den, character, stats, level 7, FL5, RM21, gold 761, AC 35, STR 20, int 12, Agi 10, N 15, Wiz 10, luck 4.
That's cool. We're doing really good. What I'd like to increase a little bit is our block. I like to get our agility up a little bit more, and I like to continue to increase our endurance. I think we definitely benefit from endurance. Endurance gets us really close to being unkillable, but not quite. You still have some creatures that can just tear you apart with magic damage. And that's one of your weaknesses. You are very vulnerable to casters. I think most casters can kill you, but you can also kill them because they're vulnerable to physical attack.
Movement, head action log,
Let's continue
heading.
to clean up this floor.
Heading not found. Movement, north, west, but action / east, button. Action west, button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Shadow Den room 20. It was unexplored.
Okay.
A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 20. Action / east, button. East. You moved east to Shadow Den room 21. A den wrapped in shifting shadow. You moved east to Shadow Den room 22. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are action east, button. Shadow Den is to the east and is unexplored. You moved east to Shadow Den room 23. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting actions east, button. Shadow Den is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Shadow Den room 24. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 24.
Still, I'm going to try to avoid any monster fights because I'd like to get some potions before I do that. Oh, by the way, I had some good potions. Let me equip those.
Movement, heading, stats, head character, Shadow Den, Crypt of Fate, menu, button, heading, advanced stat, exit menu, skill book, crafts, inventory, button. Equipment, heading, equip potions, heading, health essence, button. Goblin blood, button, vial of resist, button. Potion slot. Info. Button. Use.
What I'm going to do
button.
is...
Heading. Tap an equipped item to unequip that item. Equip. Unequip. Button. Heading. Unequip. Heading. Use. Info. Equip potions. Health essence. Button. Goblin blood. Button.
I might want to keep the
Potion
goblin
slot.
blood.
Vial of resist. Button.
That
Potion
might
slot.
be a good boss potion.
Goblin blood.
Let's
Button.
unequip
Health
the
essence.
health
Button.
essence.
0. Health essence was unequipped. Goblin blood. Button. Info. Use. But equip. Button. Head. Equip. Heading. Unequip. Salvage. HP. 302/3. Vial of intelligence. Button. Goblin
Let's
blood.
put the
Life bloom potion. Button.
potion.
Health as
Life
life bloom potion
is a
equipped.
medium potion. It's pretty good. Pretty solid in the middle as far as consumables.
Heading not found. Heading not HP. 302/302 inventory SP. Vial of intelligence. HP. 302/302 inventory SP. 213/213. Heading.
Because everything's so fresh and new and has all the new technology in it. I really love it. Being able to know how many hit points you have without having to exit your inventory is one of my favorite features. It may not seem like much to you, but it is a really important feature. It saves you so much time.
Heading not found. Heading not salvage.
Let me
Unequip.
quickly
Equip.
check
Button.
and see
Heading.
if
Tap an item in inventory to equip that item. If another item is already use. Button. Info.
let me quickly
Equipment.
check
Heading.
and see if there's anything else we can craft.
Umbral strength 3 sword. Equip menu. Heading not found. Spirits. Inventory. Crafts. Button. Mystic Orb rune. Missing materials. Rec. Mystic Orb. 8/10.
Yeah, we can make some runes, which is really good. This is a good rune. It gives us shadow damage, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'd really love to have a rune that gives us light damage, but that would make us so OP so quickly. Again, but I do like the opportunity. I have some information to talk to you all about when we take our break, so definitely stick around because I've got some news, some really cool upcoming news about the next update.
HP. Heading not found. Menu. Heading not found. HP. Heading not found. Copper ore. Button. HP. 302/302 invent. Copper sword. Glowing sword. Bronze sword. Craft. Tainted knife. Craft. Mystic ore rune. Missing material. Weapons. Button. Mystic ore. Tainted knife. Craft. Copper ore. 27/3 mystic ore. 8/3 tainted blood. 5/2 bone dust. 11/2 shadow essence. 18/1.
What I feel it's gonna be is something. There's gonna be a good weapon, but I don't know what's gonna be better than our Umbro weapon. And we also have crafted that weapon. So again, that's one bad thing about weaponsmithing. You don't get a lot of opportunities. I really feel IMO. There should be a couple more formulas that you can find. Ideally, I'd love to have a system where you can find formulas and like learn them. They'd be, of course, legendary, so I don't want to make them easy to find. Just make them rare. I think that'd be really super fun. Okay, so we don't have really any good new weapons to get. We're pretty set here with our current weapon. I think we can take this weapon all the way to maybe the 7th or 8th floor, and maybe on the last floor we're going to want to set aside some craftables to be able to make any high-end kind of craftable weapon. I took weaponsmithing mostly because I want to take advantage of the level up skills you get from weapon crafting, because it gives you plus strength and plus intelligence, and those are both attributes the Paladin benefits from.
HP. Heading not found. Menu. Heading not found. Spirits. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. Crypt of Fate. Heading. Shadow dance. Character. Stat. Movement. Heading.
Let's do the next plane.
North. Button. Shadow den is to the north. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored.
NPCs yet.
West. Button. West. North. Button. Shadow den is to the north and is unexplored. North. You moved north to Shadow Den Room 18. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 18.
Carefully avoid any monsters until we've completely got the room clear.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. Heading. North. But west. Action/search button. Action/search button. You search and find nothing. East. Button. Action/west. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Shadow Den Room 17. It was unexplored and is searchable. Action/search button. Action search 700. You search. You searched and found. Dim.
Again,
Button.
this is
Heading.
champion mode, not mystic mode, so this isn't quite as hard, but it is still pretty juicy challenge.
Semicolon. You found the following. Copper ore. 5. EXP. 31. Gold. 37. Wooden state. Button.
Sell that.
Bandit's blade. Button.
That could be good for a thiefy build, for a paladin thief build. I don't know. Let's take a peek at that. Let's
Pick up items.
take a look
Button.
at the
Bandit's blade. Button. Bandit's blade. 600 type. Weapon description. A blade worn from countless raids. Its edge honed in the hunt for gold. This is an uncommon item. Damage. 515. Luck bonus. 1 gold bonus. 0.05.
Again, it isn't better than our Umbral sword.
LVL rec. Cost. Bandits compare. Button. Compare
Our
items on.
compare tool is on.
Bandit's blade. Cost. 600. LVL rec. Type rec. Done. Button. You searched and found. Dimmed. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Discard. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Refresh. Crypt of Fate. Heading. Shadow Den. Character stats. Movement. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored.
West. And again, we're going to leave the monsters behind to the end.
West. You moved west to NPC/object on this square. Skill shrine. Skill shrine says you've discovered a skill shrine. 3 skills await. You must choose one. Ellipsis. Use 38. Achievements. Use 5 skill shrines. 38/5. Use 50 skill shrines. 38/40. Use 150 skill shrines. 38/100.
So this is a double cha-ching because skill shrines are basically a free level up. In addition, it's also one of the achievement echelons that we're trying to get to. So let's find out what's going to be offered. And don't forget, we also have the reroll skill because we selected it. So if it's something like funky, we can always reroll it.
Dialog view. NPC/object on this square. Done. Button. Action / search button. Button. Search 708. You searched and found something. Semicolon choose one. Dim. Semicolon choose one. Dim. Rewards view background. Choose one skill. Semicolon choose
Okay,
one.
extra
Button.
soul. Oh my god. Triple cha-ching. You don't die. You only have one life on champion mode, so extra life is absolutely awesome. Only problem is you also have some more choices, but extra life is a triple cha-ching. Probably going to take that. Let's take a look at the other stuff.
Chosen 2.
Chosen
Button.
2 is really good. We'll get our secondary stat, which would be intelligence. I don't know what our secondary stat is. Everything. So I don't really know what is the secondary stat for the Paladin because it uses everything.
Forge precision. Button.
Absolutely amazing. I think that's going to raise our stats on our idols. Okay, let's check out everything and then we'll make our decision, though I'm pretty sure I'm going to take extra life.
Forge chosen 2. Button.
Let's check out
Forge precision.
Button. First.
Forge precision description. A passive skill causes your forged items to always be tiered up. Higher stats.
Higher stats. I think Forge precision is a little weak. I really think it needs a buff. Right now, leveling up your forge is it's okay. I felt it was stronger in Core Quest. I feel like it's not quite that strong here in Dungeon. It could use a little tiny buff. Maybe a tiny little buff. There's a little tiny little buff. Little tinies.
Type passive.
So I don't have the exact numbers for you all.
Stom cost 0, SP cost 0, HP cost 0. Choose skill. Button.
Big,
Cancel. Button.
You know, look. If you're a dwarf, if you're playing a dwarf, you've got some pumped up kind of stuff already. If you're playing a dwarf as a race, then this is really helpful.
Choose skill. Cancel. Button.
We're gonna skip that.
Choose one skill. Dim. Rewards view background. Dim. Choose one. Semicolon. Choose extra
Let's take a
soul.
look at
Chosen 2. Button. Chosen 2 description. A passive skill that causes your secondary stat gains on level up to be increased by 150%.
I do believe, because we're a paladin, maybe we get now. You know what? Actually, I think intelligence is our second stat, but so we'll probably get 150% more intelligence. Is that great? I don't know. Maybe it depends on how you're building.
Type passive. Stom cost 0, SP cost 0,
I think
HP cost 0.
Chosen 1 is better for the paladin, but that's just my opinion, my humble opinion.
Choose skill. Button. Cancel. Button.
Let's
Choose one
take
skill.
a
Dim.
peek at
Button.
the last
Heading.
one.
Rewards view background. Choose one. Semicolon. Choose one. Dim.
Let's
Extra
take a
soul.
peek
Button.
at extra soul.
Extra soul description. A passive skill that grants an
And
extra
that's
life.
it. Simple as that. You get 2 lives. It's really, really important. Sometimes you make a mistake and extra soul is enough to get you through the run. And remember, you benefit more from completing runs. So it's much more important to complete runs. Gives you more time to get stuff. You don't have to go through your whole building process again. So I'm almost always going to take extra life, even though I'd love to take Chosen 2, but I've only got one choice I can take. So I'm going to go ahead and select extra soul.
Type passive. Extra soul. Type passive. Stom cost 0, SP cost 0, HP cost 0.
Let's go ahead and choose that.
Choose skill. Button. Skill shrine refreshed. Crypt of Fate. Your stats were updated by the
Cool.
passive skill extra soul. Current blessing.
Let me
Button.
show you my current blessing. Oh, we don't have one.
Current blessing.
Do we have
Shadow
any
Den. Current
curses?
curse. Button.
No. So no
Current
current
curse.
blessing, no current curse.
Shadow Den. Button. Heading. Character locate. Stat. Movement. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is
So
unexplored.
west.
West. You moved west to NPC/object on this
Okay,
square. Dungeon shop.
cool.
Dungeon shop says you've discovered a shop shrine. Here you may buy and sell as many items as you wish. Used 421. Achievements: buy 10 items in shops 421/10, buy 100 items in shops 421/100, buy 500 items in shops 421/500.
We're just 80 from getting this achievement leveled up. I'm excited about that. So the dungeon shop, we've got it right here. I'm going to go ahead and collect whatever else is on the field to collect. I'm going to collect that first. Then we will heal. We'll probably go to the dungeon shop, then we'll heal, and then we'll take on any monsters. Hopefully the boss last.
Heading not found. 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 Done. Button. Action slash search button. Button. There is something to interact with here. Your current action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button. Movement west is inaccessible.
Third plane. So let's go up again. And we'll
North,
come back
button.
to the shop here in a sec.
Shadow Den is to the north and is unexplored. North. You moved north to Shadow Den room 10. It was unexplored and is searchable. Object. Weapon crate. Details. You are on floor 5 in room 10. West. Button. Action slash search button. Action slash. You moved north to Shadow Den room 10. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 10. You uncover an opening to the floor below.
Okay,
Tap
so
room
that's
again
the
to
way
use.
down. No problem.
Done. Button. Action slash. Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button.
Now we're going to
Action
move back
slash east.
toward
Button.
the east.
Shadow Den is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Shadow Den room 11. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting action east. Button. Shadow Den is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Shadow Den room 12. It was unexplored and is searchable. Action slash search button. Action search 700. You searched and found. Dim. Button. Heading. Semicolon. You found the following. Copper ore. 4. EXP. 31. Gold. 40.
Oh, cool.
Bad luck.
I
Button.
don't mind that. Any potions I can get for free, I do enjoy that. Ooh,
Steel sword.
Steel
Button.
sword, but still not going to be better than what we have. Let's
Pick up item.
take a
Button.
peek
Heading.
at the steel sword.
Steel sword. Button. Steel sword. Cost. 400 type. Weapon description. A steel sword strong and steadfast. This is a common item. Damage. 610.
Okay, our comparison tool needs a little bit of help. It doesn't always work. Turning it off and on fixes the problem, but...
Steel sword. Compare. Button. Compare items on. Steel sword. Compare. Button.
Okay.
Compare items on. Steel sword. Cost. 400 type. Weapon description. A steel sword strong and steadfast. This is a common item. Damage. 610. Minus 10. Strength bonus. 0.
Okay,
Minus
so
3.
we don't need this. This is a really weak item compared to what we're currently equipped with.
Heading
I
not
really
found.
got to
Heading not found.
compliment how much work Randall's done on the idols. The idols are so much better than they used to be. I was never really, as y'all know from core, I was never very impressed with the idols. I always felt they should be incredibly powerful since you don't get that many opportunities. And I feel like they're a mechanism that's underutilized. Idols should really be fun, and I think they need a lot more random factors. Like, they need factors to make them stronger. They need factors to give them status element chances. They need factors to maybe make them cause curses or blessings. I just feel like idols need to do more. They've been in the game for a long time, and they've always been really heavily balanced, which is okay. I'm all about balance, but you know, I'm kind of tricky. I'm tricky dicky that way. I like to push the envelope. You know, I like Randall says, I'm really all about pushing those marginal builds. But I really, that's not his exact words, by the way. I'm not quoting, okay? So don't get your, for those of you listening to every word I speak. But yeah, me and Randall talk about a lot of the game features and balancing. And I feel like idols, they need a buff. We're at that point in playing Adventure to Fate games that we can comment on a lot of aspects of it. There's so much nuance in Adventure to Fate that we can kind of play with different factors and it won't upset the apple cart, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, hint, hint. I really want to see idols get a tiny buff. The things that need a buff are the forges, the idols, whatever you want to call it. They both need buffs. Really need some buffs. I really think the prefixes are really strong. I think they're good. I think some of the more finer features are great. I got some really cool stuff to talk to you about coming up the next 2 updates. Really looking really sexy. But we'll get into that once we have our music break, and then I'll come back. And when we have our first break, I'll come back and, yeah, I've actually have break music pre-prepared. What? Are you shitting me? Yes, I actually was doing some work. I told you my phone was like full. Like actually, I went back and I got rid of old stuff. I did some cleaning. I did some music preparation. I actually was prepared. I actually did some, wait, hold a second. Hold a second. I actually, I actually did some work, which is hard to believe, you know? Yeah, I actually put some work in. I actually did some work. I was pretty busy this morning, brainstorming with the maestro a little bit, talking to Queen Angel about plans for the weekend. This is a Friday, film for a Saturday. Getting my weekend content done, cleaning up stuff. The only thing I haven't done is clean my studio out. Dungeons is looking pretty messy. You know what I need? I need like a kobold, or I need like a pixie. I need like a pixie slave. Yeah, sex slave. Just kidding. Uh, this is adult content. Shut up. I need like a pixie slave that cleans up my apartment. And like I need like a fairy. I need like a fairy slave dressed in really sexy gear, and she just runs around, bends over a lot, and cleans up stuff. I know, I know. Shut up. I can like what I like. I need like a pixie maid dressed in a naughty maid's outfit. Cleaning. Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't get any work done, right? She'll probably, and of course, with her consent, she wouldn't have to dress that way. She dressed because we've discussed it, and this is what we do. That's our kink. She's not being forced to do it, so shut up. I hired her to do that. She likes doing that, and I'm not her boss. She does it for fun. She's openly consented to dressing provocatively, and it's her kink. She loves it. This is imagination, so shut up. Oh my God, I swear to God. I'm not forcing her to do anything. I'm not her employer. She's doing it of her own free will. Let me get on this topic. All right, let's move away from this topic before I get myself into any more trouble here.
Heading not found. LVL rec.
Let's
5. Heading not found. Heading not found. Cost 400 type. Weapon description. A steel sword strong and steadfast. This is a common item. Damage
we were
610
looking at
minus
our
10.
loot.
Strength bonus 0 minus 3. LVL rec. Type rec. Heavy. Done. Button. Type rec. Heavy. Done. Button. You found. You searched and found. Dim. Semicolon. Copper ore. 4. EXP. 31. Gold. 40.
Okay, we have
Bat
Bat
blood.
Blood.
Button.
Now, Bat Blood is a multitasking like consumable, so it's going to give you a little bit of HP and a little bit of SP. I don't think it has quite as much variance as Dissolve Remains has, but it's still cool.
Pick up items. Heading not found. You searched and found. Semicolon. You found default. Copper ore. EXP. Gold. Bat blood. Steel sword. Pick up items. Button. Heading.
All right.
Reflect Crypt of Fate.
Now
Heading.
let's.
This is your current floor.
Let's keep exploring.
Shadow Den. Button. Character location. Stat. Movement. North. West. Action. East. Button. Shadow Den is to the east. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored.
Bosses, so let's jump over it.
Action / search. West. North. Button. Shadow Den is to the north and is unexplored.
Okay,
There may be a trap.
See if that explodes in her face.
Trap 100. Alert. Trap triggered. The moldy barrel was trapped and explodes, dealing 34 damage.
Big lung full of moldy barrel. Blech. Yeah, that's gonna put some mitochondria, like spores in my lungs. I actually have another TV thing to talk about whenever it comes to mode. There's a new series I'm watching that's really cool. I do believe, is it on? Oh, I think it's. I think it's one of the premium services I have now, and we'll talk about it on break. But yeah, mode related. Some of you might know what I'm already getting ready to. What I'm alluding to when I'm going to talk about.
Heading not found.
How
Done.
am I looking
Button.
on health?
Shadow Den. Button. Stats. Movement. Heading. Stats. Level 7. FL5. RM7. Stom. 2/2. HP. 268/302. SP. 213/213.
Points. I don't want to spend anything. And I want to find the altar so we get our healing all done at once. The cheapest way possible.
Movement. Heading. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored.
Another
There may be a trap.
Good grief.
Trap 100. Alert. Semicolon trap triggered. You moved. The spirit chest was trapped and explodes. Dealing 34 damage.
Exploded in our face.
Semicolon. The spirit chest was trapped. Done. Button. Shadow Den. Button. Stats. Movement. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored.
On this floor. Good grief. Good lord. Let's go
north. Button. Shadow Den is to the north and is unexplored.
I want to go around all these monsters before...
North. You moved north to Shadow Den Room 1. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting west. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored. West. You moved west to Shadow Den Room 0. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where action east. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored.
3 monsters in this floor. Let's continue to sweep the whole room before we start deciding which monsters we want to take on. And before we do that, we'll go by the shop and see if there's any equipment that we might need. I'm actually looking for a relic, and I could use a trinket. I think both are empty.
East, but south, button. Action log, south, east, button. Shadow Den is to the east. East. You moved east to Shadow Den Room 1. A den wrapped in shifting actions east, button. Shadow Den is to the east and is unexplored. There may be a trap.
3 traps. Good grief.
Action log. Heading not found. Movement. Stats. Level 7. FL. Stom. 2/2. HP. 234/302.
Okay.
Movement. Heading. North. West. Action east. Button. Shadow Den. Trap 100. Alert. Semicolon trap triggered. You moved east to Shadow Den Room 2. It is searchable. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 2. You moved east to Shadow Den Room 2. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 2. You moved east to Shadow Den Room 2. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 2. Trap triggered.
So another trap triggered. Now, isn't it usual if you trigger a trap you don't get the item? I'd love to see that fixed, but maybe it's been fixed already. And usually, if you disarm a trap, you automatically get a monster fight or an item. The thief is really good at disarming traps. I think the assassin as well. I'd actually like to see it that you could still go for an item even if the trap explodes.
Heading not found. Heading not found. The decaying bones was trapped and explodes.
So
dealing 21 damage.
Somebody stuck their bone in her face.
Done. Button. Shadow Den. Button. Stats. Heading. Movement. North. West. Action/search button. Action/search button.
Yeah,
you search and find nothing.
The hinted text is wrong. There isn't an item here. It's just an echo of what actually occurred. What didn't occur is that we didn't get an item because the trap exploded it. But I'd really like to be able to get the item.
Action log. Heading not found.
Actually, maybe there's another way to deal with this. If we're talking balance, maybe there's a skill we could take so that we have more opportunity to get a chance at items that are destroyed by traps.
Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Actions east. Button. Shadow Den is to the east and is unexplored.
Okay.
There may be a trap.
This floor is just full of garbage.
Trap 100. Alert. Semicolon trap triggered. You moved east to Shadow Den Room 3. NPC caution sign says, warning, flames scorch this floor. Those without resistance will be incinerated. The dragon's power is born of flame. To stand a chance, the fires must first be extinguished. You are on floor 5 in room 3. You moved east to Shadow Den Room 3.
Okay,
NPC caution sign says, warning,
floor.
flames scorch this floor. Those without resistance will be incinerated. The dragon's power is born of flame. To stand a chance, the fires must first be extinguished. You are on floor 5 in room 3. You moved east to Shadow Den Room 3. It was unexplored. NPC caution sign says,
I'm going to
warning,
take a
flames
quick
scorch this
bio
floor.
break.
Those
I'll
without
be right
resistance
back.
will be incinerated. The dragon's power is born of flame. To stand a chance, the fires must first be extinguished. You are on floor 5 in room 3. Trap triggered.
Okay, I'm back.
The caution
Okay.
sign was trapped and
The
explodes,
sign
dealing 34 damage.
exploded.
Done. Button. NPC/object on this square. Caution sign. Heading not found. Heading not found. Done. Button. Done. Button. Action/search button. Button. Act search 700. Warning. Flame scorch
Okay,
this floor.
here's
Done.
another
Button.
one of my I have very few complaints. Okay, but I feel like the sign should have an opportunity to award some treasure. Right? There could be something underneath the sign. Maybe some adventurer died and just discarded something for you to take. Some amulet or stone or rune. But I'd love to see these signs drop a little loot.
Done. Button. Action log. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Button. East. Button. Shadow Den is to the east and is unexplored. East. You moved east to Shadow Den room 4. It was unexplored. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 4.
With the whole floor, then we'll go to the shop.
South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south and is unexplored.
Okay,
There may be a trap.
The 5th trap. Oh,
Trap
he
100.
actually
You moved trap
disarmed it. I
disarmed.
can't believe it. So we get loot.
Action log. Heading. You disarmed a trap. You disarmed a trap. Action log. Heading. Heading not found. Movement. North. West. Action/search button. Action. Search 700. You searched and found. Dim. Button. Heading. Semicolon. You found the following. Dim. Mystic Ord. 5. EXP. 31. Gold. 45. Monotonic.
That's
Button.
cool. Shadow,
Shadow
room.
room, button.
That's cool. That's going to give us a little shadow damage, I think. We don't really... I haven't made a shadow paladin. I might think about it.
Pick up items. Button. Heading. Shadow rune. Button. Shadow rune. Cost. 600 type. Rune. Description. Grants 1 confused chance and 2 shadow damage permanently. To open or use this item, select use from the action bar, then tap the item again.
Confused chance. I'm a huge fan of that. So I'm going to chomp on some carrots here, and I'm going to go ahead and equip it. So excuse the sound, okay?
LVL rec. 6. Type rec. Light. Done. Button. You searched and found. Dim. But semicolon. You found Mystic Ord. 5. EXP. The gold. 45. Monotonic. Button. Shadow rune. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Reef Crypt of Fate. Heading. Menu. Button. Heading. Menu. Advanced stat. Exit menu. Skill book. Crafts. Inventory. Button. Equipment. Heading. Equip potion. Info. Use. Button. Heading. Use. Heading. Linen gloves. Button. Witch's hat. Forsaken locket. Button. Copper amulet. Button. Putrid pants. Button. Ring of decay. Button. Ring of decay. Button. Mystic Ord rune. Button. Shadow rune. Alert. Semicolon. You use the rune. You use the Mystic Ord rune, which grants 5 HP and SP and 1 shadow damage permanently. Done. Button. Leather bat. Linen gloves. Button. Violet bat blood. Goblin blood. Button. Health essence. Monotonic. Button. Mana root potion. Mono essence. Button. Fraying girdle. Button. Lucky rotting boots. Button. Leather vest. Button. Linen gloves. Button. Witch's hat. Button. Forsaken locket. Button. Copper amulet. Button. Putrid pants. Button. Ring of decay. Button. Ring of decay. Button. Shadow rune. Button. Oak shield. Alert. Semicolon. You use the rune. You use the shadow rune, which grants 1 confused chance and 2 shadow damage permanently. Done. Button. HP. 184/307. Inventory SP. 218/218. Heading. Heading not found. Salvage. Button. Heading. Unequip. Equip. Info. Equipment menu. Button. Spirit. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. Shadow Den. Button. Stats. Movement. Heading. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west and is unexplored. There may be a trap. Trap 100. Alert. Trap triggered. The H barrel was trapped and explodes, dealing 34 damage. Done. Button. Shadow Den. Button. Stats. Movement. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. Action / east. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. An object or NPC is here and is on east. Button. East. You moved east to Shadow Den room 9. A den wrapped in shifting shadow. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south and is unexplored. South. You moved south to Shadow Den room 14. It was unexplored and is searchable. Action log. Head. South. East. Action / search button. Button. At search 700. You searched and found. Dim. Button. Heading. Semicolon. You found the following. Tainted Bluff. 3. EXP. 31. Gold. 32. Blood tonic. Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Reef Crypt of Fate. Heading. Shadow Den. Character location. Stats. Movement. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. An object or NPC is here and is on action / search east. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. An object or NPC is here and is unexplored. East. Action / west. North. Button. North. You moved north to Shadow Den Room 9. A den wrapped in shifting west. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. West. You moved west to Shadow Den Room 8. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room north. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. West. You moved west to Shadow Den Room 7. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares. Action slash search but east. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. South. You moved south to Shadow Den Room 12. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares. East. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. South. You moved south to Shadow Den Room 17. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where east. Button. Action west. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. Action east. Button. Shadow Den is to the east. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. This is the floor starting point. East. Button. Action west. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. West. You moved west to Shadow Den Room 16. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 16. Action slash search west. North. Button. Movement. Heading. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. Action slash search east. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. South. You moved south to Shadow Den Room 21. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where east. Button. Shadow Den is to the east. This is the floor starting point. Action slash west. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. West. You moved west to Shadow Den Room 20. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. North. Button. Shadow Den is to the north. North. You moved north to Shadow Den Room 15. There is a shop here. Search the room to shop. You are on floor 5 in room 15. Movement. Head north. Button. West. Action slash search button. Search 700. You enter item shop. Button. Heading. Item shop gold. 915. Lucky Rotting Boots. Button. Lucky Rotting Boot. Cost. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Linen gloves. Use Ring of Decay. Button. Ring of Decay. Cost. 100. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a ring of linen glove. Copper dagger. Button. Inventory slot. Copper bow. Copper dagger. Button. Inventory slot. Copper bow. Button. Copper bow. Cost. 100 type. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a copper bow for 25 gold. Linen gloves. Button. Linen gloves. Cost. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a linen gloves for 12 gold. Witch's hat. Button. Witch's hat. Cost. 200. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a witch's hat for 68 gold. Forsaken locket. Button. Forsaken locket. Cost. 400 type. Neck description. A blackened locket pulsing with lingering sorrow. This is an uncommon item. Armor count. -2. -4. LVL rack. 6. Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a forsaken locket for 200 gold. Copper amulet. Button. Copper amulet. Cost. 75 type. Neck description. This is a common item. Armor count. 1. -1. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a copper amulet for 18 gold. Putrid pants. Button. Putrid pants. Cost. 100 type. Pant. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a putrid pants for 50 gold. Ring of Decay. Button. Ring of Decay. Cost. 120. LVL rack. Type rack. Light. Sell. Button. Oak shield. You sold a Ring of Decay for 62 gold. Bandit's blade. Button. Inventory. Bandit's blade. Cost. 600 type. Weapon description. A blade worn from LVL rack. Type rack. Heavy. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a bandit's blade for 300 gold. Mossy. Copper dagger. Button. Inventory. Copper dagger. Cost. 100 type. LVL type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a copper dagger for 25 gold. Mossy copper bow. Button. Inventory. Mossy copper bow. Cost. 100 type. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a copper bow for 25 gold. Oak shield. Button. Oak shield. Cost. 50 type. Shield. LVL rack. 1. Type rack. Heavy. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold an oak shield for 25 gold. Glacial agility 2 longbow. Button. Glacial agility 2 longbow. Cost. 350. LVL rack. 5. Type rack. Ranged. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold agility 2 longbow for 175 gold. Steel sword. Button. Steel sword. Cost. 400. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a steel sword for 200 gold. Wooden stake. Button. Wooden stake. 200 type. Weapon description. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a wooden stake for 100 gold. Potent glowing sword. Button. Inventory slot. Potent glowing sword. Cost. 100. LVL type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a glowing sword for 37 gold. Copper sword. Button. Copper sword. Cost. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a copper sword for 31 gold. Blighted bow. Button. Blighted bow. Cost. 100. LVL rack. Type rack. Ranged. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a blighted bow for 50 gold. Oak bow. Button. Oak bow. Cost. LVL rack. Type rack. Sell. Button. Sell. 0. You sold a bow for 15 gold. Leather vest. Button. Leather vest. Cost. LVL. Type rec. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a leather vest for 10 gold. 0. Button. 0. Button. Fraying girdle. Button. Fraying girdle. Cost. LVL. Type rec. Sell. Button. Sell. You sold a fraying girdle for 25 gold. 0. Button. 0. Button. 0. Button. Mana essence. Button. Invent. 0.
Alright, we're looking pretty clear. We were
Inventory
able to
slot.
sell. We've been collecting a lot of cool stuff and junk too. So yeah, we just had a good drop rate going on here.
HP item shop. Heading not gold. 2,455.
2,455 gold's really good. We can totally pick up a relic, trinket. We can pick up anything we're kind of missing. I also don't want to overspend, because one of the big problems you can do to yourself is that one of the problems you can give yourself is purchasing stuff you don't need. The drop rate's pretty good for casual and champion. You really don't need to buy a lot. I can see if you're on hellish mode or you're playing mystic mode, those a little bit, they can be a little harder to come by gear. There's better opportunities for gear, but you may not get the stuff you're looking for. What I'm trying to do is keep as much money in the bank as possible, so if there's something I really need, I'll have that opportunity to get it when I need to get it. So for the most part, we're looking good here. We're definitely going to be able to stock up on potions. I want to take a quick peek at relics and trinkets.
Item shop. Heading not gold. 2004 weapons. Button. Armors. Button. Armors. Potions. Button. HP 150/307. Onyx stone 700. LVL rec 9.
Okay,
Type rec light.
Onyx stone. That's a pretty good trinket. I think that has strength. Let's take a peek.
Onyx stone. Cost 700 type. Trinket. Spirit equipment. Damage 0 agility bonus 2+2. Confused chance bonus 3+3. Shadow damage 6+6. Description: a small onyx stone pulsing with shadow and spirit energy. Increases stats during battle.
All the shadow damage, but that agility is pretty cool, and that confused chance is also pretty cool.
LVL
yeah, we'll have
9.
to wait to level 9 to use it, so this is not going to be something we can use for this boss fight. But actually, the onyx stone isn't really hard to come by. It drops pretty much.
Type rec light. Buy button. Cancel button. Cancel. HP 150 Onyx stone 7. Assassin's ring 1300. LVL rec 9. Type rec light.
Ring, I think is going to have either strength or agility.
Assassin's ring. Cost 1,300 type. Ring description: a ring once worn by assassins to sharpen their deadly instincts. This is an uncommon item. Armor count 1 -1. Leech HP bonus 0.00 -0.02. Critical chance bonus 3+3. Critical damage bonus 0.03 +0.03. Shadow damage 3+1.
A lot of shadow and crit. We don't really have a crit build going, so I'm not even going to try.
LVL rec 9. Type rec buy button. Cancel button. Cancel. Heading not found. Heading not found. HP 100. Onyx stone. Assassin's ring 1. Sacrificial gem 700. LVL rec 9. Type rec light.
Sacrificial gem, I think, gives you more stamina. Let's take a quick peek.
Sacrificial gem. Cost 700 type. Relic. Spirit equipment. Description: equipping this relic grants your spirit mercenary the ability to cast the buffing spell Sacrificial Life. Sacrificial Life uses all your spirit's energy to heal you.
We have Sacrificial Life. Our Crypt Keeper has Sacrificial Life skill. But if you didn't have it, you could buy it here. And this is not the relic we're looking for.
LVL rec 9. Type rec buy button. Cancel button. Cancel. 0 button. HP 100. Onyx assassin sacrificial gems stone amulet 700. LVL rec
now
9.
This is
type
good.
rec
This
light.
has got a lot of defense. It's got a lot of armor on it, and every class can wear it. Let's.
Stone amulet 700. LVL rec. Stone amulet. Cost 700 type. Neck description: a heavy stone amulet carved from the bones of the earth. This is a common item. Armor count 7+5. Block chance bonus 2+2. Strength bonus 0 -2. Agility bonus -1
Only
-1.
bad thing is we're going to lose strength, but we're going to gain a bunch of armor, and we'll also gain a couple of block. And don't forget, when we block, we actually have a chance to heal. This is really tempting, and that extra armor could be very useful.
LVL rec 9. Type rec light. Buy button. Cancel button. Cancel.
Think about it.
0 HP 100. Onyx assassin sacrificial gems stone amulet set red silk sash 800. LVL rec
We're not
9.
going to
Type
play
rec
with
light.
lightweight items or caster gear because we're not casting. This is not a. We're not making a caster paladin.
Blue silk sash 800. Steel shield 400. LVL rack.
This
8.
steel
Type rack.
shield
Heavy.
looks like it's going to be an upgrade for our maple shield.
Blue silk. Steel shield 400. LVL rack. 8. Type rack. Heavy. Steel shield. Cost 400 type. Shield description. A round steel shield forged for war. This is a common item. Armor count 7 plus 2. Block chance bonus 4 plus 1. Fire resist 2
A
plus
little bit
2.
of fire resist, one more block. We'll definitely pick this up. It's an improvement.
LVL rack. 8. Type rack. Heavy. Buy. Button. Done. Shop. You bought a steel shield for 360 gold. 0.
Nice
Button.
prefix.
Inventory
So
slot.
that's always useful. Yeah, Luther's very excited about that, right, Luther? That was pretty fortuitous.
0. Button. Inventory slot.
I really love prefixes.
Heading not found. HP 150/300 Onyx stone assassin sacrificial gem set stone amulet 700 LVL rack red silk sash 800 blue silk sash steel shield 400 savior's cap 400 LVL rack 8
Savior's
type
cap,
rack medium
we don't need that. We have steel.
silver silk glove 600 LVL rack 8 type light agi 2 chest 350 LVL rack 8 type rack light
Again, some of my created items are appearing in the dungeon shop, which is cool.
plate boot 700 LVL rack
Ooh,
8 type rack
big
heavy
boots. We actually need a better foot piece of gear.
chain link belt
Ooh.
600 plate boot 700 chain link belt 600 LVL rack
And a
8
nice
type rack
chain
heavy
belt. We'll definitely let's get the chain belt first.
restoring 1000 chain link belt 600 LVL rack buy button chain link belt grid type belt description a heavy chain link belt forged for unbreakable resilience. This is a common item. Armor count 6 plus 5 potion slots 2 plus 1 block chance bonus
This
1
is kind
plus
of
1
everything we want. Another action potion slot, so now we'll have more. And we get block, a chance to activate one of our skills. So this is a must buy.
LVL rack 8
I think
type
we
rack
can
heavy
wear this on our next level up. So hopefully we can fight a mob and get a level up so that we have all this ready for our boss fight.
LVL rack type rack heavy buy button done. Shop. You bought a chain link belt for 540
we didn't
gold.
get a
0
prefix.
button
Okay, we're
Inventory
doing
slot.
good. 2 upgrades so far.
HP items heading not found gold
We still have
1555
gold.
HP 150 onyx assassin sacrifice stone amulet 7 red silk sash 800 blue silk sash 800 steel shield 400 savior's cap 400 silver silk glove 600 light agi 2 chest 350 plate boot 700 LVL rack
Let's
8
look up the
type rack
plague
heavy
boots.
plate boots cost 700 type boots description thick plate boots built for the strongest knights. This is a common item. Armor count 8 plus 5 block chance bonus
This
1
is good. It's got a nice armor upgrade.
LVL rack 8 type rack heavy buy button shop. You bought a pair of plate boots for 630
Cool.
gold.
We're doing great.
Item heading not
And
found gold 925
gold left, so probably we can get the onyx stone. We don't really need it, but we could get it.
HP 150 onyx assassin sacrifice stone red silk blue silk savior silver silk light agi 2 plate boot 700 chain link belt 6 restoring 1000 LVL earthen tone 500 LVL rack 7 type rack
Earthen
light
tone. We can probably try to get ourselves a cheapy little trinket here.
soak tone 500 LVL rack
That's
7
going to
type
be
rack
for
light
healing. I think that's a relic.
earthen tone 500 LVL rack 7 earthen tone cost 500 type relic spirit equipment description equipping this relic grants your spirit mercenary the ability to cast the skill sludge strike. Sludge strike is a damaging skill with the earth damage bonus.
That's kind of cool to be able to do some nice poison. I think this poisons or no.
Earthen tone cost 500 type relic spirit equipment description equipping this relic grants your spirit mercenary the ability to cast the skill sludge strike. Sludge strike is a damaging skill with the earth damage
It's a
bonus.
damaging skill, so it doesn't poison.
LVL rack 7 type rack light buy button cancel cancel chain link belt HP 150 onyx sacred stone red blue steel silver light plate boot 700 chain link belt restoring earthen soak tome 500 LVL rack 7 type rack soak tome cost 500 type relic spirit equipment description equipping this relic grants your spirit mercenary the ability to cast the skill frost slash. Frost slash is a damaging skill with the water damage bonus.
If you're a caster, this is good. If you're like playing like a frost class and wants to get a lot of frost damage out. I have not really used this very often.
LVL rack 7 type rack light buy button cancel chain link belt HP 100 vial of blood tonic button
Yeah, we will.
blood button
Let's
Inventory
pick
slot.
up a couple potions, but let's get our equipment out of the way first.
Goblin blood. Button. Health essence. Monotonic. Mana root potion. Mana essence. Chain link belt. Button. Plate boots.
Okay,
Button.
that's it.
Inventory
Now,
slot.
we don't have a relic. I didn't hear anything really good. I'm tempted to maybe get that Sludge Strike. That's a good spell. Because all these creatures are strong against, like, dark stuff, shadow stuff. I'm wondering. I wonder if Sludge Strike, which is really useful that Randall put in what kind of element it's connected to. So Sludge Strike is connected to Earth. And we don't really have any Earth affinity that we can kind of, like, nameplate ourselves with. So I'm not really concerned about that. I'd like to probably have a little relic skill that's got shadow damage, because we've got a little bit of shadow damage that we're building up. Could be an alternative source of damage.
Chain link belt. Button. Mana essence. Mana root potion. Button. Monotonic. Button.
Let's
Health
pick
essence.
up a little
Button.
bit of.
Inventory
Nice
slot.
to get a potion sack would have been great.
Goblin blood.
Let's pick
Health
up
essence.
some
Button.
cheapy
Inventory
heal
slot.
pots.
Health essence. Cost. LVL type rec.
Whoops,
Sell.
whoops,
Button.
whoops.
LVL rec. 3. Heading not found. Cost. LVL rec. Type rec.
Sorry.
Sell. Button.
Wrong
Cancel.
place here.
Button. Cancel. Soak tome 500. LV. Burning tome. Pendant of power 700. LVL rec. 7. Type rec. Light. Steel helm 300. LVL. Plate glove 600. LVL rec. 7.
There's a
Type rec.
plague
Heavy.
gloves here. So we got plague gloves. We got plague boots.
Steel plate glove 600. LVL rec. Set cost 600 plate gloves. Cost 600 type. Gloves description. Strong plate gloves forged for warriors of might. This is a common item. Armor count 8 plus 4. Block chance bonus 1 plus 1. Strength bonus
We
0
lose
minus 1.
strength, but we also get some nice additives. We'll take it.
LVL rec. Type rec. Buy. Button. On shop shop. You bought a pair of plate gloves for 540
Wow,
gold.
I was out of
Plate
money.
gloves. Button. H item shop. Heading not
We
found.
got
Gold.
only 385
385.
gold left.
Weapons. Button. Armors. Potions. Chain boot 75. Tome of distraction 100. LVL rec. 3. Chain potions. Button. Chain boot 75. Tome of distraction 100. LVL rec. 3. Type rec. Light.
This distraction one is good because we can break creatures who are taunting. So I think we're going to buy this.
Chain boot. Tome of distraction 100. LVL rec. 3. Cost. 100 type. Tome of distraction. Cost. 100 type. Relic. Spirit equipment. Description. Equipping this relic grants your spirit mercenary the ability to cast the spell Disarming Shout. Disarming Shout
Okay,
removes
this
taunt
is
from enemies.
valuable. We'll take this.
LVL rec. 3. Type rec. Light. Buy. Button. Done. Shop. You bought a tome of distraction for 90 gold. It was equipped.
Alright, I
Plate
think that
gloves.
was
Button.
getting lots of good
Inventory slot.
purchases.
HP. Item. Heading not
Yeah,
found. Gold. 295.
gold left.
Weapons.
I
Armors.
think
Button.
we
Potions.
don't have enough
Button.
money to get a
Potions
good
for sale.
relic.
Chain boot 75. Tome of distraction 1. Purity stone 100. LVL rec. 3. Type rec. Light.
Purity Stone is something we can do to remove curses. I don't think curses, but other. We can remove a lot of bad effects on our character. Might be a good relic to pick up.
Tome of Purity Stone 100. Purity Stone. Cost. 100 type. Relic. Spirit equipment. Description. Equipping this relic grants your spirit mercenary the ability to cast the buffing spell Purify. Purify removes all debuffs, buffs, and effects.
So this is the problem with this. It removes buffs as well. So if you have a nice buff on, it's going to remove it. But the good thing is you can just make a build that doesn't rely on buffs. This build I have, it doesn't really rely on buffs. But let's say I was building up a buff, this would remove it. So that's a good and a bad thing to think about when you're... this is a good and bad item, but it's not bad.
Purity Stone. Cost. 100 type. Relic. Spirit equipment. Description. Equipping this relic grants your spirit mercenary the ability to cast the buffing spell Purify. Purify removes all debuffs, buffs, and
I
effects.
kind of like it because it can remove poison.
LVL rec. 3. Type rec. Light. Buy. Button. Cancel. Button. Cancel. Chain Band of Skulls 200. LVL rec. 3. Tome of Distraction 100. LVL rec. Purity Stone 100. Band of Skulls 200. Maple Shield 250. Lost Pendant 50. LV. Restoring Pebble 75. LVL rec. 3. Type rec.
Is
Light.
good. Restoring Pebble is going to give your spirit some more energy. I've never really gotten into making my spirit stronger with this. Some people swear by it. I don't.
Jade Stone 250. LVL rec. 3. Type rec.
Jade
Light.
Stone, I think, gives you crit.
Footrips 100. LVL rec. 4. Rusty Bracelet 75. Agility 3 Bracelet 350. LVL rec. Chain Gloves 200. LVL rec. Agility 3 Bracelet 350. LVL rec.
Now,
4. Type rec.
Agility
Light.
Bracelet could be really good. That could be a little bit better than that Stone Bracelet. because this is going to give me agility, and agility benefits our build.
Chain gloves 200, LVL rack. Steel cap 100, LVL rack. 4. Vampire heart 200, LVL rack. 4. Sand gem 750, Vampire heart 200, LVL rack. 4.
Vampire heart is better than the built-in heal, because the vampire heart's only going to just use up your energy, but it's a nice little heal, somewhere around 30 to 50 hit points.
Sand gem 750, LVL rack.
If I
4.
can afford it,
light.
I'd love to pick up the sand gem. Actually, I probably should have picked it up. It's a great relic. It has a chance to stun and confuse your enemies. It's very, very effective.
Bottled Oasis 1000, LVL rack. 4.
I think this is the
rack.
same
light.
thing. I forgot exactly the difference.
Utility belt 400, LVL rack. Bandits boots 250, LVL rack. Chainmail vest 125, LVL rack. 5. Type rack. Heavy. Blue silk gloves 300, Crimson pants 300, LVL rack. 5. Type rack. Silken pants 75, Death orb 300, LVL rack. 5. Type rack. Light. Spirit knife 600, LVL rack. Studded bracelet 200, LVL rack. 6. Type. Ringmail pants 250, LVL rack. 6.
These are
type
going
rack.
to be
Heavy.
a slightly better pair of pants. Maybe after the boss, we'll come back here and see if there's anything else we can afford.
Bottled Shadow 1000, LVL rack. 6. Type rack. Light. Ruby Stone 500, Bottled Shadow 1000, LVL rack. 6.
Now this, I
type
think,
rack.
opens
Light.
up a chance for you to do some shadow damage. We actually have a tiny bit of shadow damage building up.
Ruby Stone 500, LVL rack. 6.
And this
Type
is a
rack.
nice
Light.
trinket.
Studded belt 500, Silky boots 600, LVL. Padded mail 400, LVL. Plate glove 600, LVL rack. 7. Type rack.
I
Heavy.
think we already have gloves on.
Steel helm 300, LVL rack. Pendant of power 700, LVL rack. 7. Burning tome 500, LVL rack. Soap tome 500, LVL rack.
I think
7.
I'm going to
type
pick
rack.
up
Light.
the cheapy little relic if I have enough money.
Item shop.
Yeah, I'm
Cut
going
call,
to pick up the
295.
cheapy little relic, the purity one, just in case we wind up needing that later.
Weapon, armors, potions, chain boots 7, tome of purity band of skulls 200, purity stone 100, LVL rack. 3. Type rack. Cost 100 purity stone. Cost 100 type relic, spirit equipment. Description: equipping this LVL rack. Type rack. Buy button. Shop. You bought a purity stone for 90 gold. Plate
These are
gloves
just
button.
These are the
Inventory
basic
slot.
tools you need to survive in the dungeons, so you don't have to use them. There's nothing wrong with keeping them around. Also, if you have a vault that you're starting to open up, you can start placing those items in your vault, but it's no guarantee you're going to run into an opportunity to pull them back out. I prefer to put more valuable items in my vault. I think of my vault as kind of like a reward, because you don't always get it. But when you do get it, you should leave a little something good for all of the current classes you're playing. Alright, we're doing good. Let's equip stuff and then get rid of stuff we don't need.
Blood tonic button. 0 button. 0 0 button. Purity stone button. Aegis steel shield button. Inventory slot.
Oh, we got a nice buff with that. We don't need the... Oh, we're actually going to equip that shield, aren't we?
Purity stone.
It's
Plate
good that
gloves
we got
button.
an Aegis
Inventory
buff
slot.
prefix. That's the perfect buff for a shield. That makes that shield even more valuable.
Purity stone button. Plate gloves button. Plate boots button. Chain link belt button. Mana essence button. Chain link belt. Plate boots button. Plate gloves button.
Yeah, we've got good
Inventory
items
slot.
to work with here.
Purity stone button. Aegis steel shield
Okay, we're going to
button.
equip
0
all that
button.
stuff. Then we're going to sell
Inventory
the junk
slot.
we don't need.
HP 1 item shop. Heading not found. Gold. Weapons. Gold. Item shop. Exit button. Crypt of Fate. Menu
Well, we're going to
button.
equip
Heading
what
menu.
we can equip.
Advanced stats. Heading. Menu button. Heading. Spirits. Inventory button. Equip potion. Info button. Use. Equip button. Head. Equip. Heading. Unequip. Salvage. HP 1 vial of intelligence button.
We're also
Blood
need to
tonic button.
remind
Inventory
ourselves
slot.
to put in a good buff potion.
Bad blood button. Goblin blood button. Health essence button. Monotonic button. Mana root potion button. Mana essence button. Chain link belt button.
Oh,
Bad
actually,
blood
I need to
button.
put in that belt.
Inventory slot. HP. Salvage. Unequip. Button. Head. Unequip. Head. Equip. Use. Info. Equip potions. Head. Life bloom potion. Button. 0. Goblin blood. Button. 0. Goblin. Vial of resist. Button. 0. Vial of resist was on the info. But use. But equip. Button. Heading. Equip. Heading. H. Vial of resist. Button. Vial of blood tonic. Bad blood. Goblin blood. Goblin blood. Button. Life bloom potion. Button. Health essence. Button. Monotonic. Button. Mana root potion. But mana essence. Button. Chain link belt. Button. Chain link belt. Alert.
Darn it,
Semicolon
I'm not
cannot
high
equip
enough
item.
up. Maybe we'll be able to equip it before we fight the boss.
You are not high enough level to it. Done. Button. Chain link belt. Button. Plate boots. Button. Plate boots. Alert. Semicolon cannot equip item. You are not high enough left on. Button. Vial of resist. Button. 0. Button. Aegis steel purity stone. Aegis steel shield. Button. Aegis steel shield. Alert. Semicolon. You are not high enough level. Done. Button.
We level
Mana
up
root
one
potion.
more time.
Button.
I think we can put all
Inventory
this stuff
slot.
on.
Monotonic. Button. Mana root. Mana essence. Chain link belt. Plate boots. Button. Plate gloves. Button. Plate gloves equipped.
We're going to put on the plague. The plague or plate. I think it's plague.
Purity stone. Button. Tome of purity stone equipped. Button. Tome of distraction. Button. Purity tome of distraction equipped. Mail gloves. Button. Plate boots.
It's
Button.
plague.
Mail gloves. Button. Purity stone. Button. Aegis steel shield. Purity
Wait a
stone.
second.
Button.
Oh,
Inventory
actually,
slot.
What's going on here? Oh, all these trinkets. Oh, I think I screwed up.
Aegis steel shield. Purity stone.
Trinket.
Button.
Sorry about that. I was thinking
Inventory
it was a
slot.
relic. I was like, oh, that's perfect. Okay, I think I messed up. Okay, I don't think this creature's going to do poison, so we'll keep it as a tool. Sorry, we missballed.
Aegis steel shield.
Okay.
Button. 0. Button.
We're good.
Inventory slot.
Some of this stuff we cannot put on yet.
Aegis steel shield. Purity stone. Button. Mail gloves. Button. Plate boots. Button. Chain link belt. Button.
I'm going to sell
Mana
that.
essence. Button. Chain link plate boots.
gloves.
Button. Mail gloves. Button. Inventory. 8. Salvage. Unequip. Equip. Use. Info. Button. Use. Equip. Button. Unequip. Button. Heading. Equip.
Let's
Button. Heading.
re-equip our
Equip. Heading.
potions.
Unequip. But salvage. HP. 100. Vial of resist. Button. Vial of resist equipped. Blood tonic. Button. Bat blood. Blood tonic equipped. Goblin blood. Button. Bat blood. Button. Vial of intelligence. Button. Bat blood. Button. Inventory slot.
Do we go with Bat Blood or Goblin? Bat Blood is technically a little stronger. I like Goblin Blood. It's always a little bit stronger to me.
Vial of intelligence.
We'll go ahead
Button.
and
Bat
use
blood.
Bat
Button.
Blood. It's not the
Inventory slot.
strongest potion.
Goblin bat blood equipped.
I can't wait to get that belt on because we're going to get another potion slot.
HP. Unequip. Use. Info. Equipment. Menu. Button. Spirits. Inventory. Button. Crafts. Skill book.
Let's heal
Button.
up because there are no altars on this floor. So bad
Equipment.
luck.
Head.
Bad
Equip
luck
potions.
for us.
Heading. Info. Button. Use. Button. Use. Heading. Use. Equip. Button. Unequip. Salvage. HP. 150/307. Inventory SP. 218/218. Vial of intelligence. But goblin blood. Button. Goblin blood. Button. Life bloom potion. Button. Health essence. Button. Monotonic. Button. Health essence. Button. Alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gain 73 HP. New totals 223/307 HP. Done. Button. HP. 223/307 inventory. Vial of intelligence. Goblin blood. Button. Goblin blood. Alert. Semicolon. You drank a potion. You gained 96 HP and 40 SP. New totals 307/307 HP. 218/218
slightly
SP.
overfilled our SP. Now I'm going to go ahead and get a couple more healing potions if we can afford it.
Done. Button. Heading not. Salvage. Unequip. Equip. Use. Info. Equip potion. Bat blood.
That
Vial of
looks
resist.
okay.
Blood tonic. Button. Equip menu. Heading not. Spirits. Inventory. Craft. Skill book. Exit menu.
Let's,
Button. Crypt of Fate. Heading.
let's
This is your current
get-
floor.
Hopefully we can level up.
Shadow Den. Character location. Stats. Level 7. FL5. RM15. Gold 200. Stom. 2/2. HP. 307/300. SP. 200 EXP. 205/490.
We could level up if we can just not fight the boss first. If we have to fight the boss, we have to fight the boss. Whatever.
Movement. Heading.
Okay, let's
North,
now
button.
that
Shadow Den is to the north leading to floor
let's
6.
sell that last piece of junk.
Movement. Head north. But west. Action / search but. You enter item shop. Button.
We have
Head gold.
205 gold,
205.
so we can get a couple potions.
Life bloom potion. Button. Monotonic. Mana root potion. Button. Mana essence. Button. Chain link belt. Button. Plate boots. Button.
Oh,
Mail
let's sell
gloves.
this.
Button. Inventory. Mail gloves. Cost. 25 type. Gloves description. Mail and leather gloves crafted for nimble defense. LVL rack. 2. Type rack. Sell. Button.
Okay.
0.
Now let's get
You
some
sold a mail gloves for
potions.
12 gold. H. Item shop. Heading not gold. Weapons. But armors. But potions. Button. Potions. Amber potion 30. LVL. Teal potion. Sack of potions
Ooh,
150.
we have sack
LVL rack.
potions.
2.
Okay,
Type rack.
let's-
Light.
I like this because you can get some cool stuff in there. So I know I should be getting straight up potions, but you know I like RNG.
Cost. 100. Sack of cost. LVL. Type rack. Buy. Button. Shop. You bought a sack of potions for 135 gold. Aegis. HP. 300. Item shop. Gold. 82.
We're out. We might want to just get some cheapy potions here.
Weapons. Button. Armors. Button. Potions. Button. Amber potion 30. LVL rack. Amber potion. Cost. LVL type rack. Buy. Button. Done. Shop. You bought an amber potion for 27 gold. Purity HP. 300. Item shop. Gold. 55. Weapons. Armors. Potions. Amber potion 30. LVL rack. Cost. LVL type rack. Buy. Button. Done. Shop. You bought an amber potion for 27 gold. Sack of potions.
Here.
Button.
Alright,
Inventory slot.
No, I'm not going to sell back the purity trinket because we might need it. Who knows? Alright, good thing we have that extra life in case something goes really wrong. We have some help. Alright, I think we're looking good.
H item shop. Heading not found. Gold. Weapons. Armors. Potions.
Actually,
Button.
I want to put
Potions
that
for sale.
life bloom potion on.
Armors. Weapons. Gold. 28. Item shop. Exit. Button. Crypt of Fate. Menu. Button. Advanced. Exit menu. Skill book. Crafts. Inventory. Button. Equipment. Heading. Equip potions.
Yeah, I'm
Bat
gonna
blood. Button.
switch out that
Potion
bat
slot.
blood for life bloom.
Info. Button. Use. Equip. Unequip. Button. Unequip. Heading. Equip. Use. Info. Equip potion. Bat blood. Button. 0. Bat blood was unequipped. Info. Use. Equip. Button. Equip. Heading. Goblin life bloom potion. Button. Amber life bloom potion equipped. Salvage. Unequipped. Use. Button. Heading. Info. Equipment. Menu. Button. Heading.
Used to say good enough for state work.
Heading not found. Spirits. Inventory. Crafts. Skill book. Exit menu.
All
Button.
right.
Crypt of
No
Fate.
insult
Heading.
to, not an
This is your
insult
current
to
floor.
anybody. He was a state worker for about 40 years. It was his own little private joke, and I've kept it ever since.
Shadow Den. Character location. Stats. Movement. Heading. North. Button. West.
Okay,
Button.
let's
Movement west is
try not
inaccessible.
to fight the boss first. Okay, here we go. But whoever comes first.
Action / search. East. South. Button. Shadow Den is to the south. South. You moved south to Shadow Den room 20. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light. East. Button. East. You moved east. You moved east.
We'll just check.
You moved east to east. You moved east to Shadow Den room. You can't go that way. You are already at the easternmost part of the map. Action / search. West. North. Button. North. You moved north. Battle. Battle started. A flame is
cool.
here.
Easy. Just a flame.
Flame
Try not to
69%.
use up,
And
try not
one
to
slot.
use up too much of my juice.
Gregor the Good. Skills.
Just
Head.
gonna-
Attack. Button. Selected skill. Attack type skill.
Attack it.
Skills. Greg Shadow Den. Button. Flame 69%. 45 attack. 39 attack. Spirit turn. Crypt Keeper's skills. Attack. Gloomy Bolt. Phantom Guard. Button. Gloomy Bolt. Button. Select skill. Crypt Keep Shadow Den. Flame 10%. 23 Gloomy Bolt. Victor Magical Slayer 100. Enemy turn.
That was easy.
Semicolon you found to follow. Shadow Essence. 5. EXP. 31. Gold. 4.
Now we
Minor
got-
Fire Resist.
Okay,
Button.
minor fire resist. Maybe we should put that on. Oh, nice.
Goblin Blood. Button. Pick up items.
And I
Button.
think,
Heading.
I think we
You move
will
more Crypt of
put on
Fate.
a minor
Heading.
fire resist.
This is your current floor. Menu. Button. Heading. Menu. Advanced stats. Exit menu. Skill book. Craft. Inventory. Button. Equipment. Heading. Equip. Info. Use. Equip. Unequip. Button. Unequip. Heading. Equip. Use. Info. Equip potion. Life bloom potion. Button. Vial of resist. Blood tonic. Vial of resist. Button. 0. Vial of resist was unequipped. Info. Button. Use. Equip. Button. Heading. Equip. Heading. Unequip. Button. Equip. Button. Head. Unequip. Salvage. HP. 290. Minor fire resist. Button. Vial of minor fire resist equipped. H. Salvage. Equip. Use. Info. Equip. Equipment menu. Heading not found. Spirits. Inventory. Crafts.
I
Button.
can craft from the last minute check.
Mystic Gourd
Ooh.
Rune. Can craft. Rack. Mystic Gourd. Tainted Knife. Can craft. Rack. Bronze Sword. Tainted. Mystic Gourd. Weapon.
Let's make
Button.
that.
Mystic Gourd Rune.
This is
Can craft.
good.
Mystic Gourd Rune. Cost. 1 LVL type rack. Craft. Button. Alert. Semicolon craft complete. The Mystic Gourd Rune with done.
Something
Button.
always.
Heading not spirits. Inventory. Crafts. Button. Mystic Gourd
Okay,
Rune.
we got
Missing
one.
materials. Rack. Mystic Gourd. 3/10 menu. Button. Heading. Spirits. Inventory. Button. Equip potion. Info. Use. Button. Use. Heading. Chain link belt. Button. Plate boots. Sack of potion. Purity stone. Sack of potions.
Open
Button.
sack.
Rewards view background. You found the following inside. Sack of potions opened. You found the follow monotonic.
Nah,
Button.
bad.
Mana root potion.
Mana
Button.
potions.
Pick up items. Button. Heading. Mana root potion. Button. Mana essence. Chain link plate boots. Purity stone. Mystic Gourd Rune. Button. Aegis steel sheet. Alert. Semicolon you use the rune. You use the Mystic Gourd Rune which grants 5 HP and SP and 1 shadow damage permanently. Done. Button. Mana essence. Button. Chain plate boot. Purity Aegis
was not
0
bad.
0 0. Button. Inventory slot. 8. Sal. Unequip. New info.
Cheap to
Equip
come by,
equipment.
loot.
Heading.
Pretty good. We'll take it.
Menu. Heading not found. Spirits. Inventory. Craft. Skill book. Exit menu. Button. Shadow Den. But stats. Movement. Heading. North. West. Button. Shadow Den is to the west. West. You moved west to Shadow Den room 18. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You moved west. You moved west. You moved west. You can't go that way. You are already north. Button. North. Alert. Defeat the evil. You moved. Magical forces stop. Done. Button. Shadow Den. Button. Shadow Den. Shadow Den. Button. Stats. Heading. Movement. North. West. Button. Action. East. Button. East. You moved east to Shadow Den room. You moved east to Shadow Den. You moved east. Battle. Battle started. A Midori. Eternal Flame and Flame are here.
This might
Midori
be
100%.
the boss. This
One
might
slot.
be the boss.
Gregor the Good. Skills. Head. Attack. Defend. Button. Shield bash. Button. Celestial strike. Button. Smoke bomb. Button. Skill. Origin strike. Life bloom potion. Button. Minor fire resist. Button.
You gotta kill the Midori. That's your pro tip, and then hopefully the flames don't kill you.
Skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Shield bash. Celestial strike. Button.
Strike up here.
Skill slot. Selected skill. Celestial skill. Gregor. Shadow Den. Midori 100%.
That's
59
so
Celestial strike.
use it.
Eternal Flame
Can't
68%.
do
Flame
anything against the
67%.
flames, so just leave them alone.
And 3 slot. Gregor the Good. Skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Shield bash. Celestial strike. Smoke bomb. Button. Origin strike. Button. Smoke bomb. Celestial shield bash. Defend. Button.
Let's go
Shield bash. Button. Selected skill. Gregor. Shadow Den. Midori
Kill
79%.
this thing
Is
as
61
fast
shield
as
bash.
possible.
Spirit turn. Crypt Keeper. Skills. Attack. Gloomy Bolt. Phantom Guard. Sacrificial Life. Disarming Shout. Button.
Let's guard,
Phantom
give
Guard.
ourselves a
Button.
little bit of
Select self-cast
defense.
Phantom Guard. Enemy turn. You resisted flare from Midori. You resisted fire blast from Midori. Eternal Flame cast flare for 30. Flame cast flare for 26. Player turn. Midori 58%. Eternal Flame 75%. Flame 58%
the
is here.
flames, when they flame you, they also kind of give themselves a little health. So they
Celestial strike. Button.
They
slot
subsume
4.
you a little bit with their flame attacks.
Smoke bomb. Button. Skill slot 5. Skip. Gregor. Shadow Den. Midori 50. Eternal Flame 58%.
We're
Gregor
at
the Good 73%.
73% health. That's a good place to continue to attack.
Gregor the Good. Skills. Attack. Defend. Shield bash. Button. Celestial strike. Button. Smoke bomb. Button. Celestial strike. Button.
Let's keep
Shield bash.
bashing.
Button. Selected skill shield. Gregor the Good. Shadow Den. Midori 58%. 103 dam 51 heal.
That was real good. That was real
Spirit
good.
turn. Crypt Keeper's skills. Attack. Gloomy Bolt. Phantom Guard.
Gloomy
Dim. Button.
Bolt.
Gloomy Bolt. Button. Selected skilled skill. Crypt. Shadow. Heading not.
Almost
Midori
got the
23%.
Midori,
N. 1. Resist.
He blocked that one. He does not want to be attacked. Nope.
Resist.
Not gonna happen.
Enemy turn. Midori
Ow.
cast fire blast for 33. Midori cast flare for
Please
33.
don't kill me. Please
You resisted
don't
flare
kill
from
me.
Eternal Flame. Flame cast flare for 26. Player turn. Midori 21%. Eternal Flame 83%. Flame
Okay,
49%
we're
is here.
just alive now. Let's heal up to max.
Shadow. Heading not found. Midori. Eternal Flame 49%.
Okay, we're
Gregor
at
the Good 46%.
46%.
Gregor the Good skills. Attack. Defend. Shield bash. Celestial smoke bomb. Origin strike. Life bloom potion. 0. Button. Blood tonic. Button. 0. Healed 85
Still
HP.
not quite enough. I'd rather be at full health.
Skill. Gregor. Heading not found. Midori 21%. Eternal Flame 8. Flame 49%. Gregor the Good 74%.
I still think we can get away with it one more time. I just don't want to die.
Gregor the Good skills. Attack. Defend. Button. Shield bash. Button. Selected skill shield. Gregor. Shadow Den. Midori
It's really
21%.
risky not to heal to full
And
health.
1 slot.
I'm really, really afraid of killing myself off by accident here. Let's just, we'll take a risk. I think we should heal one more time.
58 shield bash.
Okay, that
Spirit
was
turn.
risky.
Shadow. Heading not
Oh,
found.
it's
Midori 1%.
1%. God,
And
so
1 slot.
close.
Crypt Keeper's skills. Attack. Gloomy Bolt. Button.
If we can
Skill slot.
if we
Selected
could
skill. Gloomy Bolt type spell.
This thing, it'd be great.
Skills. Crypt Shadow Den. Midori 1%. 21 Gloomy Bolt. Scale collector unlock N2 slot.
Good, it's down. Now we just have to kill these flames.
Boss layer 132/200. Mid Slayer.
We got a nice upgrade.
Boss layer 132/200.
We got
Mid
a
Slayer.
Mid-Slayer, which is good.
Flame 49%.
Okay,
Gregor the
we're
Good
okay.
66%. Crypt Keeper's skills. Attack. Gloomy
can
Bolt.
get a-
Button. Skills.
We
Selected
can
skill.
get
Gloomy
away
Bolt
with
type spell.
killing off one of these flames.
Skills. Crypt Shadow Den. Eternal Flame 83%. Flame 49%. 23 Gloomy Bolt.
Kill this flame.
Enemy turn. Eternal
Oh,
Flame cast flare for 28.
kill me.
You resisted flare from flame. Player turn. Eternal Flame 89%. Flame 23% is here.
Okay, let's heal.
Gregor the Good 58%. Gregor the skills. Attack. Defend. But shield bash. Celestial strike. Button. Smoke bomb. Button. Origin strike. Life bloom potion. Button. 0. Healed 66 HP.
Weaker than I expected.
Skills. Head. Attack. Defend. Button.
Let's
Shield bash. Button. Selected skill shield bash. Skill. Gregor Shadow Den. Eternal flame 89%. Flame 23%. 67 shield bash. Magical Slayer 1 spirit and 2 slot.
Of that. We're building up our Magical Slayer achievement.
Crypt Keeper's skills. Attack. Gloomy Bolt. Button.
Kill
Skill
off
slot
this
2.
Eternal Flame.
Selected skill Gloomy Bolt type spell. Skills. Crypt Shadow. Heading not found. Eternal flame 89%.
Nice.
23 Gloomy Bolt. 22 Gloomy Bolt.
Nice.
Enemy turn. Eternal flame cast flare for 28. Player turn. Eternal flame 59% is here.
You just have to not get hit with a crit.
Gregor the Good 73%. Gregor the Good skills. Attack. Defend. But shield bash. Button. Selected skill. Skill. Gregor Shadow Den. Eternal flame 59%.
Nice.
99 shield bash. Big Magical Slayer 100. Spirit turn.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Level up 216/250%.
Baby Goat loves crits and stuns. That was sweet. Now we got really lucky on that one. That was good. It wasn't that hard a fight, but we could die. You know, just as easily. You may not crit, and they might just crit like crazy. And you're dead. All right, we're
Pick up
gonna
items. Button.
see
Heading.
what we got for Balls Rewards, and then we'll take a little quick break. And we'll come back. I'll refill my coffee, and we will continue to go. When I come back from our little music break, I'll talk to you about the stuff I mentioned early on, and I'll give you some information about the next couple of updates.
Discard. Button. You gain 518 experience. Total damage. 536 total healing.
Yeah, we'll be able to
296.
put on all of our new equipment.
You and your spirits are now level 8. You gain 32 HP and 17
Nice,
SP.
level 8.
You learned new crafting skills.
And we
The
got
gods have
new
blessed you with a new power.
skills.
Michael, here is
Alexa,
your
stop. And it's lunchtime. I think our timer is almost up, so we're going to end the episode with our really cool update news and some of the cool shows I wanted to talk to you all about, and some of that lit RPG I promised you I'd mention.
You and your spirits are now level 8. You gain 518. You and your spirits are now level. You learned new crafting skills. You learned new crafting. You gain 508. Discard. Button. Pick up items. Button. Sack of potions. Button. Dragon boot. Gold.
Okay, we got
124.
124 gold.
EXP. 518.
experience points. Got
Copper ore, 3.
ore.
EXP. Gold.
We
1
got
dragon
dragon
boots. Button.
boots, which is cool. I think that dragon boots are light. Sack of potions. That's always
Button.
good.
Pick up items.
Let's take a
Button.
look at-
Head. Sack of dragon boots.
He
Button.
didn't drop anything
Dragon
good, so
boots.
there must be a dragon on this floor, I hope.
Cost. 400 type. Boots description. Shoes woven from dragon scales as light as wind. This is an epic item. Armor count. 4. +1. Block chance bonus. 0. -1 agility bonus. 1. +1. Fire damage. 2. +2. Fire
This
resist.
is
4.
really not that
+4.
good. If I have a chance, maybe I could put it in my hero vault.
LVL rack. 6.
No, it's
Type
light.
rack. Light.
Definitely nothing we want to wear.
Done. Button. You won the battle. Semicolon. Copper ore. 3. EXP. 580 gold. 124. Dragon boots. Button. Sack of potions. Button. Pick up items. Button. Head discard. Button. You gain 518 experience. You and your spirits are now level 8. You gain
pick
5
up
discard.
everything.
Button. Pick up items. Button. Heading. Alert. Final words. You moved
Yeah,
east
that
to
was
Shadow
the
Den room
boss.
13. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 13. You moved east to Shadow Den room 13. A den wrapped in shifting shadows where light dares not linger. You are on floor 5 in room 13.
That was the boss, which is really cool.
NPC on this square says done. Button. NPC on this square says Midori lets out a scorched cry as its flames flicker and fade into ash. Done. Button.
Alright.
Rewards view background. Dim.
Okay,
Mystic power.
so we got
Choose a power.
Mystic
Dim.
Power,
Button. Heading.
which is really cool. I'm excited. And leveling up is really important. Luther's very excited. So let's find out if we got anything really good.
Semicolon. Choose one.
Okay, we
Dim.
got
Restore
Restore
SP. Button.
SP. That could be important. That can cut down on our use of mana pots. Spell points.
Spell points. Button.
That just means you increase your overall spell points and you'll get more spell points. Something like that. Leech HP.
Leech HP. Button.
I love Leech HP. Actually, that's kept me alive quite a few times. I love Leech SP. But this might be a good time to re-roll. But again, Leech HP, if it's really high, like 4%, that's actually pretty decent. And of course,
Reroll
we have
button.
our re-roll.
Reroll your skills or stats.
Yeah.
You can only do
All
this
right,
once.
let's take a peek at. I'm interested in knowing what the leech has.
Leech HP button. Plus 2%
So
leech
low.
HP.
It's RNG. If it had been 3 or 4%, oh, it would have been so sweet.
Passive bonus. Add. Choose stat.
Not
Cancel.
that excited
Button.
about that.
Choose a power. Dim. But
Let's
semicolon.
take
Restore
a peek
SP.
at
Button.
Restore SP.
Plus 3 restore
Plus
SP.
3, that isn't very much, but it could cut down on your potion usage.
Passive bonus. Add. Choose stat. Cancel.
We might
Button.
wind up taking Leech HP.
Choose a power. Dim. Button. Heading. Semicolon. Choose 1. Restore
Let's
SP.
take a look
Spell
at how many
point.
spell
Button.
points they're offering.
Plus 21 spell points.
That's not bad. I almost say staying alive is more important than anything else. I think I'm just going to go ahead and have to take the Leech HP.
Passive bonus. Add perm. Choose stat. Button. Cancel. Button.
Surviving is
Dim.
the most
Button. Heading.
important thing, especially when you're running low on resources.
Semicolon. Choose. Restore SP. But spell point. Leech HP. Button.
We'll take Leech HP.
Spell point. Leech HP. Button.
If
Plus
only it
2%
had been
Leech
a little
HP.
higher percentage.
Passive bonus. Choose stat. Button. Crypt of Fate. You choose plus 2% Leech HP as your reward.
Let's see what we're looking at for time. So maybe I might not have to take a break. We might be out of time. We also have another enemy to fight. There's still one more creature on this floor. It's not a boss. It's probably just a flame creature of some kind. How much time do you have left here? Actually, we're out of time, so let me quickly talk about stuff I promised you. The next couple of updates, let's do this really quick. So there's a really cool new dungeon coming up. It's going to be the volcano. That could change, so don't quote me. But the volcano is going to be a fire level, and it's going to have an interesting mechanic, possibly. So get ready to look for that. Second update, there's going to be some bug fixes. There's been a couple of things that need to be cleaned up a little bit. There's going to be some new equipment added, some harder bosses, some new bosses. So that's coming. So those are the next two updates. A new dungeon, that's going to be the second update. And then the second update is going to be the new dungeon, Volcano. The upcoming update is going to be some more bosses, some new items, and some bug fixes. So that's what we're doing. Let's talk about Preem TV. So for Preem TV, I've been watching House of the Dragons. I've told you I've been in love with it. It's sexy. It's great. Great show. Check it out. I think it was really, really done well. Me and Queen Angel are checking it out. Industry. Love it. Industry is so cool. Very sexy. Very cool. I'm having a lot of fun watching Industry. There's two main characters who I'm huge fans of. I'll give you their names. One of their names is Jasmine. I'm not a huge Jasmine fan, but I really can't wait to see her get corrupted and go crazy. There's another lady, she's the one I'm a fan of. I can't remember her name, but I'm on her team. She's the one that likes a whole lot of inappropriate things, but she's awesome. But yeah, I'm loving Industry. It's so good. I really enjoy it. And of course, I still am going to go back and finish some more True Detective. I'm on True Detective Season 4. It's slow, but it's moving. It's also very, you just take your time and get to know it. I'm looking forward. Let's see. Queen Angel and Angel 2 making cookies yesterday, so I can't wait to pick those up. What else is there to talk about? Lit RPG. I gave you guys everything. I currently finished... Give me 1 second. Let me turn that off. I currently finished a really good Lit RPG book. I can't remember the name of the publishing company, but it was the Dungeon That Walks Like a Man. Really good. Got it for free. I really love the free books. I really appreciate those free books that you get for having a membership. Really enjoying that. What's the current 2 Lit RPG books I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the Primal Hunter number 13. I gotta have my Primal Hunter. And then the next book I'm looking forward to is Welcome to the Multiverse. Forgot what book number that is. Probably 8 or 9, somewhere around that. I'm really looking forward to that. But that's going to wrap it up for today, folks. I hope I gave you everything I promised. Tomorrow is Adventure to Fate Core Quest. If you are watching these in order, today is a Friday. I filmed for a Saturday. But if you're watching this on a Saturday in the morning, tomorrow for you, if you are watching in order and not saving it for a rainy day, you'll get to hear Core Quest Alpha playing our our Ancient Archer, which has been incredibly fun. I'm having a lot of fun with the Ancient Archer. But that's going to wrap it up today, folks. Thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate all the support you all give me. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, next weekend, please, definitely take care. Bye-bye.